And of course I pushed the wrong button and put the fan out on the screen. Hello!
Hello, everyone.
Hello!
It's us, the professionals, again.
Welcome back to yet another Roombas of Thought live stream, where we are displaying our usual level of competence right out of the gate.
Yep.
For those who
Was
don't
it
know...
start as you mean to go on?
Yeah, start as we mean to go on. That's a pretty good rule for us. For those who don't know us, I am Stalking Horse.
I am Sir Fancybeard.
And I'm Indecisive Spud.
Welcome, welcome, one and all. Pull up a chair. We have
Welcome to the end.
Yeah, we have a very exciting stream tonight. Tonight we finish Subnautica, or at least we hopefully finish Subnautica Below Zero. We're so close and yet so far.
Yes.
Also,
Finale, asterisk.
yeah. Also, I finally have both of my co-hosts here.
Hi.
One of the things we're doing tonight is we're naming all the vehicles.
Yippee!
Which I've been trying to do with all three of us present for the past month.
Of course, it's only when we get to the very end that we finally get round to it.
Yep, that's us in a nutshell. If you like what you've seen of us so far and would like to see more, both of my co-hosts have channels down in the Down There part, along with links to our Discord server and Patreon. Feel free to check those out if you like us.
Yep.
Please,
Or if you
please
don't,
give us money if you like.
if you don't like us and hate watch, that's fine too. We don't judge. Although, personally, I think hate watching is a little silly.
Yeah,
I don't
it's one
understand
of those
you, but...
things of, I don't understand the people who basically read through an entire fan fiction or watch a movie or whatever they hate, and then just go to complain, such so that way they can complain about it.
I mean, yeah, it baffles me sometimes. Things people will
I remember
do.
the thing that was written on one of the well, as a sort of generic header, opening header on someone's fanfiction. So I read. I've long since learned that I cannot please all of the people all of the time, so I don't bother trying.
Yep, that is a very healthy mindset.
Good philosophy.
Speaking of philosophy, Fancy has been scratching his head about what the stream title means for the past, well, ever since we told him what it was. So
Yeah, I've not been keeping up with the VODs well. Why are there bananas?
you will see. We will explain nothing until we get there.
Very well.
Don't worry about it.
Yep, don't worry about it.
I question if I should. And I'm leaning towards yes.
Don't worry about it.
Yeah, now you get the sense of looming dread that phrase inspires. But don't worry about it.
Switch to the game.
I'm waiting till the bar gets a little further.
Oh, okay.
Also, I don't think we can really have any background music over in Subnautica.
But then the people don't get to see the little pangling trying to go across the screen and failing. He's so cute. Yes.
Don't worry, we have a place where we start. Yes, start each stream.
Yes, they will definitely get to see a penguin, that I can promise them. All of the bars are lighting up the appropriate colours. Thank you, OBS. You have reassured my paranoia.
There is green. You need not worry.
There is green, there is yellow, there's even a little red.
A little red. For morale.
For morale, indeed. I told you there would be penguins.
Yep.
Cute.
Also,
And also a lot of bases.
yeah, what was the final
We
count?
actually counted the one of those days, and I think we've finally got the full set now.
Yeah.
You know what? Let's take a delay to count them.
Yep. Okay. Just give me a second to turn all of the beacons on. Because some of them are turned off, I think. Yeah, Outpost Hope is turned off. We'll give you a walking tour once we finish the plot. Shouldn't take too long. I think.
Oh no, we're going to have to go for a bit of a trip to, Frostbite anyway, because there's the Snow Fox.
Yeah.
Snow Fox?
Yeah. We need to name.
Oh
the
wait, that
Snow
was
Fox.
the scooter thing, wasn't it?
Yes.
Right.
But
'Cause we have to do vehicle naming.
are we doing that first or second?
First, probably.
Yeah, good idea.
We're up here already.
And we're in the stage of the game where we always need titanium.
Ah.
Yep. Also, question, is the broadsword down there right now? If so, we might want to bring the stuff to make a moon pool.
True. Which, the only thing we don't have is a lot of titanium and some lubricant, which is easy enough. That's
We can get that pretty easily.
Yeah, I can, in fact, get the
Maybe.
Creepvine Seed Cluster right now. That was one of the things I installed at the Life Pod. Was a garden.
Ah. Lovely.
Alright.
Welcome
Through
aboard,
the whole map.
Captain.
I wonder if the hollow map tingles.
Probably. It's Altera. You think they run to high safety standards?
Oh, certainly not. That thing is pure radiation.
Yeah. Okay. So,
No, maybe not pure radiation. After all, you don't want to irradiate the executives when they get here.
Ah, true.
yeah. Okay. So, Snow Fox first, I think. Despite the fact we can name.
Oh no, I'm thinking we do the sea truck first because it's here.
True.
Yeah.
Okay. It's just the sea truck got big.
Big?
I think this thing. We left most of them downstairs, but this thing has 6 modules now.
Ooh.
Yep, technically. We have a plan that involves bringing exactly one, that's the sleeper module, as a sacrificial lamb,
So,
in order to game the system a little bit.
what shall we name the sea truck?
Initial thought was something straightforward like Hauler. The fact there are 6 modules makes me want to add in Hexa somehow.
Well, obviously, the first thing we do is prefix it.
Of course.
Yep. My brain went to, yes, it is a train in the sea, therefore Thomas. Wait.
We're doing a lot of Australian children's media lately. Well, technically, I think that's British.
Close enough.
Yeah, that's fair.
They broadcast it here, we'll claim it.
It's ours now.
Yes, we'll do the British Museum thing.
I was going to say, they have enough stuff in their museum.
Yeah. All of it belonging to other
Don't
people.
worry, we only learn from,
Yeah.
Oh god, I've just got the impression of, why? Oh. Opened the yogurt and basically it was under pressure.
Oh dear.
Yeah, that ain't great. But yes, the British Museum is an active crime scene.
Maybe Hexatomus?
No. I was thinking the module thing doesn't matter.
We have variable numbers of them at any time anyway.
Ah, true.
For example, I
God
left
damn it,
them
I
all
just
downstairs.
realised.
Right now it has none.
Yep.
Maybe just Thomas then.
No, I was thinking, what was it, Shuckle 2? We make it black and gold. That's what it was, Shuckle 2.0.
I think Shuckle 2.0 ended up being the... Was it the Cyclops now? Yeah,
No,
that's
the
been
Cyclops was the LSS McShuckle.
Right.
Because we painted it red for stealth reasons.
Of course.
I love the fact that that sentence makes perfect sense. Asterisk. If you know the context, it's perfectly reasonable. If you don't, it's complete batshit. Oh, I am doing my job.
Yep.
Now,
Yippee! Can we call something the Yippee?
that's the Snow Fox.
Yes!
Yep. But we have to come up with the name for the sea truck. Oh, why, brain?
What has it done?
The yellow submarine fish.
Thomas the Yellow Submarine.
What was
No,
that?
you know that Pokemon with the that color scheme?
I don't know the name of the Pokemon, but I knew exactly what you meant as soon as you said yellow submarine fish. A third of the
one
thing's body is mouth.
It's an unsettling creature.
Yeah, I don't know the Pokemon's name. Do you, Fancy?
I can't recall it right now.
Well, we can't use that as a
The
name.
power of Googles. Yeah,
Google.
Brockfish.
Brooksish, that's it. Pardon me. Sorry.
Oh god, I'm just thinking
spelled
Brockfish
like it's-
or the other one.
Is it spelled phonetically?
Bruxish.
Done.
Yeah.
Yes.
Now, color palette. You were thinking black and gold?
Black and gold was the Shackle 2.0, but
It would still
the
look cool.
Brockfish should
and-
either be.
Let me put it this way. I am not painting this thing to look like a Bruxish. I don't care if you pay me.
No, I was talking about, we paint it yellow.
Just bright yellow could work. Still fits the theme.
After all, we all live in a yellow submarine. There's a sleeper car.
Yes. It's a creation.
The yellowy.
We've created a new defense mechanism for it, blinding all the creatures we come across.
Blinding
Honestly,
is
I'm thinking
right.
we might want to actually do this in the moon pool.
So we can see what the hell we're doing, yeah. I don't have any modules to worry about, so sure, why not?
Oh, hello, fish.
Yeah, they do that.
Don't worry about it. Yep, so, we got bright yellow. Do we want a stripe of some type?
Let's have a look.
We can make it bright red so it's an inversion of the other colours of the Cyclops.
We can make it bright purple so it's an affront to the eyes.
There's bright purple.
No, that's
There's
magenta.
Bright red. Yeah, bright purple's deeper and
That's
somewhere
actually
over
not... That's actually not as terrible as I expected, but...
here. Yeah, I quite like it actually.
Actually,
You know what? I'll do the same for the
Yeah.
name.
yep. What colours are we making the interior?
I'm keeping the interior. I'm not painting my control column.
Right. But yeah, let's have a look at our thing.
Holt, our brand new Broxish. Ooh, I've noticed a slight issue. We might have to paint the modules individually. But the Broxish is good.
That's gonna take. My brain's going. That's gonna take forever.
That sounds like a lot of effort.
Yeah. But we have places. We have look. I have started and stopped that sentence 5 times. Okay. To outpost Frostbite, we have a Snow Fox to do, and then we have some bases to show off.
Ooh.
Yep.
Hey, that is an iceberg. I can't go through that.
Yep.
Yes, try not to Titanic yourself on that.
We can show off the bases and.
I mean,
Yeah, we
we
can
do
take the
have a
Snow
base
Fox.
called Outpost Titanic.
Yep.
Hey.
We can show off the bases, from generally topish to bottomish.
Yeah.
We could trade the Snow Fox to the other bases. Well, it's gonna be fun dodging the ice worms, but who cares?
I mean, it's not going to be fun. That's kind of the point. We have a tunnel for that.
Yeah. Well, I was about to say it's gonna be fun. Quote. Quote.
Know that this thing's moving much faster now. It actually moves like a sea moth used to.
It did feel a lot faster when you first took off.
Also, it has an afterburner now.
Pardon?
Yes.
You heard me.
You put a frickin' turbo on the...
Yes.
Seek fluid intake.
Fluid intake. Done.
Can do.
Oh, this reminds me of the math we did the other day.
Vital signs
Oh, yeah.
stabilizing.
We did the maths on whether using whether it was more efficient to directly turn bladderfish into water bottles, or whether it was efficient to turn them into bioreactor fuel and use them to run a water filtration machine.
And the result?
It's more efficient to just turn them into water bottles.
Yeah. On the surface, however, the maths becomes a lot fuzzier because of the salt and the emergency, snow conversion into water trick.
Yep. Speaking of which, I should pick up that salt.
Yeah, but underwater, well, No. Because at that point, what you're doing is essentially you're transporting snow from the surface. And really, honestly, you having a water column is better.
Yeah. But this is Outpost Frostbite, which you've seen.
Lovely little garden.
And those are the plants I combine with salt to make a water purification tablet. And then I combine the water purification tablet with snow to produce water.
Yep. What's the other thing? Yes. We actually did some looking around in terms of what we could shove into, that was renewable that we could shove into the bioreactor. Turns out, the chili thingies,
Yep, the
or
fevered
the hell they're
peppers.
called, the fevered peppers.
Yep.
They are one of the most efficient things for feeding you and the bioreactor.
Yeah, these things are one of the most efficient fuel sources in the game.
Sweet.
Basically, I don't know if it's the most efficient, but it's among the more efficient ones.
I said one of the most.
Yeah.
Okay.
It spins.
Yes. So, this is the Yippee?
Yippee!
How do I spell that, and how many exclamation marks am I putting on it?
Y-I-P-P-E and 6.
No, I thought it was Y-I-P-P-Y.
I think there's a couple different ways you can spell it. I usually go with the double E.
Okay, hang on. S-N-O-W-F.
Oh, I thought it was Yippee as in, Fox Yippee.
I hadn't considered that. It's... accidental pun.
Oh, right, hang on. Knew I forgot something important.
Not freezing?
Cold suit.
Ah.
We'll put the not drowning gear back in.
I did.
Mm,
Yes.
the horse is well ahead.
Okay. Now, are we changing the colour of this thing? I think it fits a snow environment as is.
Question, are we calling it the LSS Yippee?
No, it's not a ship.
Sadly.
The thing explodes in
Oh.
water. You want me to call it a ship?
Wait,
No.
it just explodes?
Yeah.
Yes, I was... Oh, god damn it. My brain's probably LSB. Live stream bike.
I don't know of many bikes that have a prefix code.
True.
Although... Do we want to change the blue?
The blue helps keep the ice theming. What would we change it to?
Blue.
I was thinking maybe something in the red to orange spectrum to emphasize the fox aspect, but whatever works.
Ooh, I was thinking... Well, we could go for, you know, blue, green, turquoise type colour for Aurora Fox. Because
think I've
I'm
heard
reminded of
of
all the legends of how the Aurora is the fox's tail.
Oh,
Oh, we don't currently
There's
have
actually
a
a short...
stripe. If I do that... Ooh, there's the stripe. Okay, where do we put that?
ooh.
Ooh.
I kind of like it as the default red, because of course I do.
No, I'm thinking we do the blue. You know, match the colour with the...
Stop. Stopping. Blue.
Mm.
Yeah. We could, you know, also go main blue and then, you know, the slight red tint highlight.
Yeah, I do like that.
I'm
Yeah.
telling you, a combination of red, white, and black is just the best color scheme. Look at that.
Here we have here we also have a blue shade to complement, and it works out great.
Huh.
Hey, it even changes my handlebars. And now you get to see why we call it the Yippee.
Yippee!
Yep, so, which base shall we visit first?
Let's go to Outpost Shai Hulud.
I was thinking, we could do that, or we could... Has, the Fancy seen all the bases on this side of the bridge?
No.
Wait, have we no, we take them to Mordor.
I mean, I won't be running out to Scotty or Hope on this thing yet. That we'll be going to Outpost Scotty the short way, but we will take the shortcut to Mordor.
Yeah.
But since I promised a walking tour of bases while we finish the game,
Yep. Ooh, I was thinking, if we're going to... We should...
oh no!
I was thinking...
Oh dear. Yep. Nope. Do not lose the yippee, we just named it.
Okay.
Okay,
Oh.
Get off. Fix.
hack up.
Pack up because that's
You can just do
water.
that. Oh.
Yeah, we're gonna have to go down.
Yeah, I fell off a cliff. Whoops.
I'm thinking we access Shai Hulud via, essentially, we're gonna have to go bypass Iceworm territory, so... We're going to Hope...
No,
No, we should
Shai-Hulud
go
is
to
right
Hope.
there. We had bypassed Iceworm territory. That was the space. But... I just fell off a bridge, that's all.
It's fine. I want to boop those jellies on their heads.
If you
They're
do-
poisonous!
Yeah, very poisonous.
On the heads?
Yes.
Dang it! Usually the head is safe. Oh.
May I remind you of things like, you know, Irukandji and Blue Ring, Octopus.
Sometimes the head is not safe.
Oh.
The moderation computer has had no interruptions on the stream, right? Because while
It's had occasional interruptions.
the dropped frames is still at 0, welcome to the chat room has appeared in my chat 3 times.
Huh.
And I am worried that those are disconnections.
Quite possibly.
Okay, that is...
Mine's been solid.
Welcome to Outpost Shai Hulud.
Yep.
Ooh.
My thought is also, it's the middle of the day. We're going to Hope.
Oh yeah, we're going to Hope.
Tube.
This is where we started to see my obsession with building in towers. I build like a wizard. It's obsessive, almost compulsive. I need to make tower.
Towers are cool.
Yeah, so, this cavernous expanse here is iceworm territory.
Yep.
Danger.
Indeed. Normally I'd travel that in the prawn suit, but I left that downstairs.
Well, here goes nothing.
Yep. I was planning on going to Outpost Scotty and from there to Hope, but, you know what? Sure. Also, we found the most efficient water and food source in the game. Consists of 1 leaf that I just picked up there, and 1 of these fevered peppers, which you then go to a replicator. It's technically called fabricator. It's a replicator, we all know what it is. Star Trek will not sue you. And you make
Oh,
a
okay,
salad.
now that is actually a very good question. Okay, no, I have a better idea. You said you want to go from Scotty, right?
Yeah.
We pick up the Snow Fox. We either take the tunnel or the reason why we called the base Scotty. We go to Scotty and then we come back, go back to Scotty, and then take the other way back.
Yeah, that works. Okay. So, we'll need this.
Huh. Oh, I thought we were going to go through this long swimming tunnel,
We
which
are.
we discovered and got pissed off at.
We are. What's this way?
Huh. Oh, right. I am lost, apparently.
I was going to the bridge. Where did you think I was going?
What was that?
Don't worry
Don't
about
worry
it.
about it. If you're really all that concerned, just look at the fan art.
Yeah, we've had some fan art.
Some really cool fan art, actually. I approve.
I'm thinking Yep, I know what we're going to do. Actually, no. Yeah, we're going to swim. So, let's go.
Yep. There it is.
Yes, there it is. That was only cuttable from the other side, which... Seriously, game.
Why?
Don't know.
Eh.
Just to screw with me personally, I think.
But yes, we're going through this...
Little tunnel.
I put beacons on either end so I could find it quickly. I named one end Scotty's Cave and one end Scotty's Tunnel.
So then what do we call the area in between?
Scotty's Cave / Tunnel. They're the same place. They're just
No,
different
Scotty's Channel.
places. That sounds weird.
Tunave.
That sounds weirder.
Tave!
Tave kind of works, actually. Oh. Ah. This.
Whoosh.
Oh no. Floaty.
Yes, it works both ways.
Yeah.
Hmm.
This place comes with an elevator.
How convenient.
Also that.
And that's why it's called Scotty.
Yep. This is Outpost Scotty.
My friends remind me of the words. It's Outpost Scotty. Yes, we're at Lee.
Welcome aboard, Captain.
Another map.
There's the ion cube box.
I suspect managing to get this
We'll go
space
out-
to fit took some finagling.
Yes, it did. We'll go out there
Yeah.
in a second.
Wait. Oh no.
Hang on.
I have a terrible idea. We hang out around here until we see the thingy.
Oh, we do that every time we come out here. Don't worry about it.
Ooh.
Come on, it's far too freaking dark
Didn't
for its own
trigger.
good.
Oh, there it is.
Uh,
Hello.
hello,
Hey!
friend.
Don't mind. Don't mind them. They're just the neighbours.
Oh. Careful there, friend.
Yeah. Don't mind the neighbours.
Now I wish we had the bed so we could just sleep and get this over with. So we could go in the day and see all the pretty sights.
If we start out now, by the time we get there, it will be daylight.
True. It's just it's one of those things of... Actually, no, wait, we have a thing marked. Shall we?
2 Outpost Hope.
Yep. Nighttime trench run!
Yep. Good start.
Yeah, because how could this possibly go wrong?
Yep.
Nothing bad will happen. We've got the yippee.
I'm sure that roaring is entirely coincidental.
Indeed. Did we just frickin' wall ride?
A little bit. We also fell off and whoop. We fell off a snow fox. Don't worry about that.
Yeah, wall riding really wrecks the durability.
Yeah.
Oh.
No,
Oh, wow.
The durability was down to 50% before we did the wall run. Wall running has no effect on durability at all.
By the way, this thing's kind of fragile. Ugh.
Okay, and out onto the plane. Whoop.
Hello, friend.
Wrong button.
Hit the dash! Hit the dash!
Already did.
Why are you keeping jumping off?
I don't know. Oh, right. Because I'm trying to strafe, so I'm automatically pushing E, which is not strafe, it's use. Much is explained. Here we go. And into the crevice.
What? Slightly stuck. Okay, there we go.
Yep, we're only at 21% health.
Oh, God, when did that happen?
When we
This
fell in the
paper.
crevice. You can see why I am inclined to do this in the prawn suit, right?
Yeah. My word.
Okay, here we go. This is Outpost Hope.
It's literally a metal box.
Next to this.
Do you want to show him why we called it Hope?
Okay.
Because that is a very entertaining series of,
Yes, it is. Let me see if I can find it. Here we are.
Oh, yep.
Our searches have been useful, but ultimately I have no definitive evidence as to the fate of my people. The network I hoped to rejoin may no longer exist. I cannot feel it.
There could be a million reasons for that. Like, what if the network had a system update?
They're on version 2001.4 and you're still on version 14.2.
That would make me incompatible. How would I even begin to plan my upgrades?
Okay, that's not what I meant. Bad example. You still know how to get home?
Yes,
So don't give up. Go there, see for yourself what happened.
you are expressing optimism, but it is not supported by probability.
Hope isn't based on statistics. It's born from a drive for something better. There's a poem Sam loved. Hope is human. Hope is... Oh, right. Hope is the thing with feathers.
This does not match any fauna designation I can find in your PDA.
It's a line from a 19th century Earth author. Emily something. Hope is the thing with feathers that perches in the soul and sings the tune without the words and never stops at all. I promise we'll get answers one way or another, Alan.
Adding hope to your database.
Aw. What?
I think it's indigenous life forms.
Other, maybe?
Hope.
Yes!
Hope is an animal of unknown origin. According to Robin and a poet named Emily Dickinson, it is described as having feathers. My database found the poem Robin was referring to. Hope is the thing with feathers that perches in the soul, sings the tune without the words, and never stops at all. And sweetest in the gale is heard, and sore must be the storm that could abash the little bird that kept so many warm. I've heard it in the chillest land and on the strangest sea, yet never in extremity it has to crumb of me. The presence of hope seems to inspire humans to persevere in the face of adversity. Perhaps humans keep a hope with them at all times. From this notation, hope appears to be a hardy avian creature. It is capable of surviving at sea and in cold climates. Having kept so many warm, hope may be observed to produce exothermic chemical reactions. Assessment. Find and maintain hope.
Well, yes, but also no.
Find and maintain hope.
Yeah. Close. Not quite, but close.
Was that a mineral rock that you could beat to get titanium?
Yes, but it gave me copper instead.
Stupid rock, you broke our hope.
I want to expand Outpost Hope at some point up, because I want to get an observatory up here. Damn.
Oh, fuck.
Hi, friend.
Ow.
Ow.
Rude.
Extremely.
Excessively large hitbox.
Yeah, and I didn't bring any health items.
Yep, How about we... Also, how's our, Yes.
Not too much damage.
Yes,
But it'll be lurking around waiting for me. So let's go out the other end while it's distracted.
What?
I
The
said
Yippee is a little bit silly.
Boost. I said boost. Look at the skybox.
Ooh.
Many
Yep,
big
pretty.
spires. Pretty. Let's get out of here. Yeah, I want an observatory so that I can get a clear view of the ice worms in the skybox and everything. Because it's a nice place when it's not trying to kill you.
yep,
There should be an exit to the south here. I think that's it. Nope, that is not it. Ice worms knock you off the snow fox. Thanks, I hate it.
you were heading east most of the time. Stop riding on the wall also.
Yeah. There, cave.
It's cool. Bad. Bouncy.
Goodbye. There were multiple entrances and exits to that plateau, Spud. I saw that on the holo map. You didn't?
Yeah, but unfortunately, I was annoyed at the fact that you were riding on the wall, because it makes it very hard for me to it's very jittery.
I'm used to seeing things at odd angles like that, so I don't notice it.
Also, you are in control, so it's not as surprising for you.
Yeah. Okay, I need to be heading for Outpost Scotty, which is there. Goodbye. Oh,
hello.
Hello again.
Wrong way.
I'm going up. Up is important.
The Yippee ascends.
That's the way back to Outpost Hope.
I meant I said you were going the wrong way.
Yes, but now that I'm up here, I'm not immediately in danger of being stabbed, and I can plan my route. That was not where I wanted to be.
Oh god. There we go.
Yeah, this is where I wanted to be. Or not. I mean, thank you for all of the titanium, but that's not even titanium, it's silver. Okay, screw you. Up, go up.
Uppies. Oh. No uppies. Uppies!
Ladder.
What?
You missed the ladder up to the outpost.
Wasn't the ladder to Outpost Scotty, was it? I thought Outpost Scotty was further along.
Not sure, but it was a ladder, and it basically would have
Outpost Scotty
allowed.
was way over there. The ladder was just here. I'll go up the ladder to see if you're right. I think we've got lost in the twisty canyons. No, you're right. This was Outpost Scotty. I was just misreading my own beacons. This is the problem with having so many. They start running together after a while. I mean, look at that mess.
No, it's because you were trying to get into Outpost Scotty, which is placed inside a mountain.
Yes, but I was looking... I thought I was in the wrong canyon. I was looking for the way into the Outpost Scotty Canyon while I was already in the Outpost Scotty Canyon. So I really like this device. I also really like its name.
What is it?
Recyclotron. Watch, if I take a titanium ingot and I put it in the recyclotron...
Oh!
Yep.
It's made storage so much easier.
Yeah, I'm just thinking, just grab all the titanium ingots from here.
Yeah. Along with... those, I can turn them into water bottles. I always need magnetite and lithium. Got the lead.
You can also compress the titanium, because you just uncompressed it.
Yeah, but for that I'll need the fabricator, which is back downstairs. In fact, I can compress things even further, because I've also got a plasteel.
Nice.
With lithium, I can make a plasteel ingot. I can make two.
Does the recyclotron give 100% refund on the stuff?
Yep.
Perfect.
Anything inorganic.
Now then, honestly, I'm thinking the fastest way back is probably... Or no, the most fun way back is through...
Outpost Scotty!
Teleportation noises.
Loading. It's a load screen in
There we go.
disguise. Here we go. Now, we saw that a while back when we were exploring...
Not a very graceful exit from the main character there.
Never is. But this is Phi Robotics. We were here a long time ago.
Yeah. Oh, and here's a fun fact. We discovered here that, you know, the propulsion cannon is a mining tool.
Yeah.
Huh.
It's how you get things out of ore veins. You use the propulsion cannon. Now, we... to give you an illustration...
You might want to get off. It's going to cause car sickness if it keeps going on too long.
I'm fine, I don't
Probably.
get car sick. Here we are, Glacial Basin map. You see how we... Oh, you meant for you. Okay.
Basically,
Yeah, see,
I'm
there's the
resistant
teleporter
but
in
not
Phi
immune.
Robotics.
Ah.
So we went all the way around all of this, went through the dock area, went through
Dangerous
all
weather
of this,
approaching.
all
Seek
of this,
shelter.
went through all of there. And having done so, we built an outpost, and the outpost's map led us to what we are calling... Yeah, we built an outpost, that was Outpost Mordor. An inaccessible
because it was a
land,
very long way in.
an inaccessible land full of dangerous predators, watched over by a tower at the end. Yeah, that was Mordor.
Fitting.
You know, one does not simply just walk in.
Yep. And, just like Mordor, Outpost Mordor. Back door to Mordor, there. It has a secret route in the back way. Here. Yeah.
I like the little lightning effects on the Snow Fox.
Yeah.
Yeah, sure, there's a guard, but he's usually, well, slacking.
Yeah. Shelob over there is usually asleep, actually. Shelob here is a snowstalker, but...
Yep. Get off. Back up, Snow Fox.
Ooh, titanium.
Convenient.
Yikes.
There's the beacon. I'll just head towards the beacon. I'll get to the end eventually.
Yep.
This is effectively a tunnel with an endpoint at either end and several routes through it, so it doesn't really matter where you go when you're in it as long as you get from one end to the other.
More of a labyrinth than a maze.
Yep.
Yep.
Except the labyrinth only has one entrance.
Anyway, yep, basically we go through here.
Yep. As we come out the other end of Shelob's cave. Outpost
And we
Mordor!
find ourselves in Mordor.
That is very improbably floating, but sure.
Yeah, it is. Scanner rooms never build supports, you see, so technically the entire base is being supported by this staircase.
Hey, it works.
Yep. And if you're wondering what Mordor looks like in this game,
Yep.
it's full of trees.
Ooh.
Yep. Ooh, has the fancy seen the monster?
I don't think so.
It also contains a tower. And if we go through here, it also contains... Oh, we're starting to take some damage from the cave walls.
What is that?
This is a means of observing everything happening anywhere. Also found in Mordor. It's a security bunker.
Yep.
Neat.
And if I go further through the cave, there's even a site of much disaster, Plains of Gorgoroth.
I think that was a forklift back there.
Yes, it was.
Yes, it was.
And a Dark Lord.
Oh, hello.
Yep. Trust me, it was a lot worse when we first found it.
Yep. And I'm going to show you why.
Hello, friend. You are very large and intimidating.
It's a frozen
Gosh, that's a lot of
Leviathan.
teeth.
As far as we know, it's dead. Those used to be much, much bigger.
Huh.
It had an uncured strain of Kara. We cured it.
Yeah, you can see, you know, the entire Kara thing. It's like, yep. Our response was, you know, we keep a very wide berth to it at all times.
Yep. Until we can pump a cure into it, which we did with that little robot.
Excellent.
But if I go back to... you can see we've gone through all of this area. There's Mordor, where we just were. Outpost Mordor's about here. And there's the back door to Mordor. So...
Huh.
When we actually read the map, it tells you how to get here in a hurry. It's just that we didn't.
Also, I think it might also be a case of when we first found the place, we didn't really have quite enough oxygen supply to go cave diving.
Yeah, maybe.
So which way do we want to go back?
Probably the same way we came. It's gotten dark, and I don't fancy running into a snowstalker without a prawn suit. Because I also didn't bring any Preston's Delight, so I can't pacify them.
True. Also, maybe turn on the lights so we can see.
Oh, good idea. I have lost Outpost Mordor. There it is.
That way.
Yep.
There's so many outposts.
I think our last count was, what, 18?
I'm thinking we just take a stop at, you know, Mordor and actually, you know, count the beacons.
Yep.
Hey, Frost.
Welcome.
Hello there,
Frost.
Frost.
G'day.
Apparently not home, but I wanted to say hi. Good to have you here either way.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We're just showing around the fancy around all the giant base collection.
Because for once, all three of us are here. Yeah. Counting the beacons, considering every base has been beaconed, we have Eris, Peda, Basement, Shai-Hulud, Camelot, Penumbra, Hope, Gumtree, Flytrap, Cardiff, Titanic, Scotty, Frostbite, Ballroom, Echo, Mordor, Hammond, and the Drop Pod. So, all up, yeah, 18.
So many homes. Yes, 18 is slightly crazy.
Slander.
But... crazy, affectionate.
Slightly crazy. Slightly crazy.
I mean, a fair number
I'm
of them
suing
were...
you for...
Yeah, a fair number of them were like Hope. They were just, you know, a tube with a replicator in it and a couple of solar panels. But,
Yeah. My other thought was slightly crazy. Slightly crazy. I was aiming for full crazy here. What are you talking about?
What's the point if I don't go full mental? Ah. Yeah, exactly. I like crazy. Normal's boring.
Ah yes, I've seen your definition of sanity. It bores me.
Crazy is entertaining.
didn't need much air to get through there. I'll wait until I'm up the cliff a bit.
Oh yeah, I remember the first couple of times we were all down here, we were also panicking because the snowstalk was out of its cave and
Oh, yeah.
you know, the entire thing of, we're lost, flee, flee!
Yep, there's a snowstalker in there. One of many in the immediate area.
Is it a friend?
It was. I fed it some Preston's Delight, which pacifies them briefly.
Ah. A few more centuries of that and we can have them domesticated.
One of the characters from the last game beat us to it, actually.
Oh. Sweet.
Yeah. Remember the logs from the Degassi survivors?
Vaguely.
Bart and Paul Torgal and their mercenary Marguerite Maida. Maida survived.
Oh.
She's here.
She got eaten by a Leviathan, but she survived.
Yeah, she killed the Leviathan and rode its corpse to the Arctic.
Damn.
Yeah, she's still here, hanging out. She has a pet snowstalker called Preston.
That is excessively bad. I like it.
Okay, and we're back to Shai-Hulud, having shown off all the land bases.
Shai-Hulud?
So we're back to Frostbite, having shown off all the land bases. It's because I was staring at the beacon at the time. My brain made the wrong connection. Means I'll now turn off Shai-Hulud, Hope.
No more need for hope.
We know where Hope is. It's accessible anytime I open my PDA. I'll keep Scotty, I like having it open. Same for Frostbite, I need to know where the dock is.
And those are the only ones we've visited.
Yeah, I can turn off Mordor.
For now.
Okay.
Yeah, Mordor, yeah, actually.
Yeah.
So...
But that's the land area. Now, I have everything I need, so let's do a quick tour of the surface bases. And then we'll head down.
Yep, I was about to say, compress your titanium before you leave.
I thought I already had.
I also thought that.
Oh, I picked up a bunch of new titanium, didn't I?
Oh yeah, true.
This also means that until and unless I make a recyclotron, I can't turn it into any more base components, but I think this might have been your plan. Off we go in our yellow submarine. Let's start with surface level bases.
Yep.
Let's run the perimeter. So there's the life pod, obviously, which technically has been home base. We've been ending every stream there. But we never gave it a
Is
name.
there a difference between main base and home base?
Yes, our main base is Hammond. That's why Hammond is now no longer Outpost Hammond, it's Hammond Base. The life pod, however, has been our sort of central operating. We barely go there, but it's where we start and end each stream. Sea monkeys.
You.
Yay.
Avoid the fish, avoid the fish, avoid the fish. My standard policy is that I will try and avoid the fish, but if I'm towing modules and they crash into them and die after I dodge them, that's officially not my fault.
Officially?
You have turned my formal statement into a pun. Screw you.
No, I side with the fancy on this one.
So there's the life pod. This is Outpost Echo.
Yep.
Which is literally
Just a
just a
little
tube with a scanner room on it.
It exists solely because we could not find the bloody way into the bloody,
Yep.
what is it?
Site 0, I believe.
Yep.
For reference, Site 0 is just over here.
Ah.
We were trying so many interior things, we broke, ways to get around and stuff like that. We
physically
broke
could-
the game in the
I
process.
physically could not dodge all those fish.
So many fish lives lost.
Skill issue.
But yes, this here is the way to Site 0.
Yep.
Also, I've realised I've forgotten to do something very important.
What?
Change out of the snowsuit.
Oh yeah.
Right. Yeah, very much we're going to have to go back and do that because,
We need the rebreather. That's non-negotiable.
Yep.
Yeah. Look,
And being able to not die is very important.
snowman. Fun fact: we have a blueprint for the snowman.
Excellent.
We can make more. Yeah, this
can
is
have an
Site
army.
0, which would have given us a lot of prawn suit fragments if we'd gotten here sooner.
Yep. I think we're going to bypass it, on the way for the, finale. So we'll look at it then. It'll
Yeah.
be fine.
Yeah, Spud and I have put money down on we'll have to get back here for the finale. But, so this is why we might be finishing tonight's stream. Really shouldn't have come here this early, now that I think about it. Anyway, back into the pod.
A little teaser for later.
Yeah. Now I have to get out of this cave.
I'm thinking take the fancy to the greenhouse next.
Pay dirt! Yep. Outpost pay dirt.
Yep, you do that and I'll go and go get some food.
Good idea.
Okey doke.
Because I finished my yogurt and it tasted...
The fact that you can't finish the sentence says a lot.
Tasted insufficient.
Yeah. Let's get out from under this massive iceberg landmass. And begin the 1 kilometer cruise out to Outpost Paydirt.
Is it technically a landmass if it's all ice?
There's some stone in there.
Good enough.
There's the afterburner system. And I'll prime the perimeter defense system just in case anyone turns up. Because I've never gone directly from Echo out to Paydirt before. Oh, hello!
Big friend.
Yeah, you were here when I showed off what the coolest thing I could do in the game was, weren't you?
Yes. Big rideable friend.
There's lots of them between here and Paydirt.
There's another.
Hey, hello, friend. Look, there's one right there.
I wonder if there's any kind of creature, object, whatever, where the group name for it is a plural. Like a plural of something.
Well, they're glow whales, so technically a plural of them is a pod.
No, but like where the actual name for that grouping is plural.
Not sure. I'll have to think.
I suspect probably not, because it would be confusing. But it would also be funny.
This is Outpost Paydirt. Outpost Paydirt is mine. It's a scanner room, really. This is not mine. This is Maida's. But it's very useful because it's Maida's greenhouse,
Ah,
containing a lot of the vegetables from last game.
nice.
Also these, which are helpful, because these restore health. Even
Very helpful
Preston's
indeed.
plant, which is used to make the salad, and this here is Preston's Delight, which is what you feed snowstalkers.
Huh.
This is the only place in the game where you can find it growing, until I planted it in all of my bases. Because the salads are really, really efficient.
But are they delicious?
Apparently, yes, the salad is quite nice.
Yes.
Welcome aboard, Captain.
And this is my scanner room, built out over the edge of an iceberg. I have something of a plan to install a moon pool down there and then connect it to the rest of the base. But that's a very long-term plan. There's not much to Outpost Paydirt besides the greenhouse, but it's cool. Built out in the middle of nowhere. Technically I can also connect it over to there, but I didn't.
I forget. Just thinking in terms of practicality for building the moon pool and then connecting it up, is the whole world on an invisible grid that you just connect things to, or do you free place them and then try
Any
and
individual base is built on a grid. But things that are not part of the same base can be free placed. Although, conveniently, if you build, say, an eye tunnel off this base, build something on the other end of the eye tunnel, then delete the first eye tunnel, then it's considered part of the same base grid.
Huh. Curious.
Despite the fact it's no longer physically connected, it's considered part of the same base grid. And then you can just keep on build and destroy, build and destroy, build and destroy, just to make all of your bases part of the same grid. Someone actually made a video on YouTube of them doing that in the first Subnautica, to make bases everywhere that were powered by one bioreactor.
Huh.
Which is wrong, but entertainingly wrong.
Wrong, but very
also,
funny.
The other thought I had with bioreactors.
Yeah?
It's like, yes. This is a thought that occurred because it is Altera and they would do this. Oops, they died due to workplace incident. Throw them in the bioreactor. No one has to know.
Yeah, Altera would do that. Also,
Yeah.
I like Outpost here because I get to do this.
Ooh.
That's a fun way to leave pay dirt. Get back in my yellow submarine.
Yep.
Okay.
Now then, before we go to the Titanic and all that, we probably do want to, put the rebreather back on?
True.
Yes, that.
Because we're kind of running out of above water bases.
We're out of above water bases. That's all of the surface bases. Most of the others aren't really too deep, but yeah, I might want to rebreathe them before I go any further. Oh, hello, Squid Shark.
Yep. I love the fact that at this point we're going to the point where it's like, ah yes, hello Squid Shark.
Yeah.
And you know, all these things that were, you know, previously unfathomably terrifying are, oh god, it's the unruly neighbours again.
Yeah.
Hello, not friend.
We've seen the really scary things in this game.
Some of them have tried to eat us.
Yeah.
Multiple times, I imagine.
Oh, yes.
Yep.
Oh, wait till you meet Morgana and Mordred.
Yep.
Yeah. But this is Hammond Base.
Yep.
Which I'll
Oh,
stop
yes, this
and
is the one with all the purple vents.
Yeah.
Yep.
And a water filtration machine.
And some support struts just popping into existence,
Yeah,
okay.
the support struts have to load in individually for some reason. There they are.
Aha.
We'll have to take the sleeper car, but let's get to the frostbite because we're faster right now in this configuration.
No, I've been thinking. I have a perimeter defense system.
Yeah.
I don't know if that cancels attack animations, but in any case, I already have cars down there. I'm not running a ferry service down.
Yep.
One of the down
Actually,
there.
the other thought I had was we might not need to go to frostbite. What's the recipe ingredients to make the rebreather again?
It's not just the rebreather; it's the armored suit, which I am going to need.
Right.
Because I would rather not
What's the
die.
recipe for that?
I think it includes things like synthetic fibers, and I cannot be bothered digging up rubies for this. I'm just gonna go. I'm just gonna go get the stuff from Frostbite. It's faster.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because it's like, yeah, because we already emptied out most of the rubies, I think.
We took
It's
all of the
faster.
rubies downstairs.
Yep.
It'll be faster,
still have a pile
less
of diamonds.
resource intensive.
You know, look at all this useless, shiny, clear rock.
Yep, we have plenty of gold and diamonds. Just vast quantities of all this useless gold.
You right there, Spud? Oh god, he's dead.
Do not... Do not breathe the water.
Yeah, I don't recommend breathing the water. Oh no.
In or out of game.
Oh. There's something quite peaceful about just going through the ocean like this.
Yeah. Before you encounter the horrors, TM.
Yeah.
Something almost meditative about it. And you need it because of the aforementioned the horrors, TM.
There we go.
Yep.
Yep.
Now, onwards once more.
97% charge, 98. If you're wondering why the lights are flickering, it's because I've plugged ion power cells in, and they're taking 5 power a second.
Oh.
Yep.
Energy fully charged.
thinking Cardiff, Titanic, and then maybe Flytrap, Gumtree.
Yeah. 15 to 16. Titanic is closer than Cardiff.
Yeah, that works. We're definitely gonna have to show off both Camelot and Penumbra.
Oh, yes. But that's okay, I have an idea on how we can do that.
They were very cool names.
Yep. Then we can show off, you know, what was it, Eris? Ballroom?
And basement.
And basement.
Oh, this is gonna be fun. Okay, headlights.
Yeah, I think you should keep the lights on.
Headlights.
Because, yeah, drive without headlights. Rather dumb idea.
Having gone as deep as I have, I think a sense of invulnerability has worn on, and I really need it to wear off again.
You can believe yourself invincible right up until you come across the horrors.
Or in this case, the wall.
The wall of horrors.
No, just the wall.
No, the wall of Delta Island, actually.
You know, basically it's...
What does that sound?
Squid Shark, I think.
Yep.
Titanic's closest.
Hello,
that is
friend.
a Leviathan. I have come a bit far... Yeah, I've gone a bit too far west there. If you were wondering what was screaming, that was the Leviathan. The friendly neighborhood Leviathan. You know, like we have.
I just half remembered a thing from the first game. What was the safety Leviathan's name again?
Sammy
the safety Reaper.
Yeah, Sammy the safety Reaper.
Sammy. Good old Sammy.
We found the other half of this sunken ship.
That's just the squid sharks, don't worry about them, Dave.
That's what the defense module's for. And this is Outpost Titanic, which is basically a scanner room and a hatch sitting on the edge of this sunken wreck. Because it's...
You say want to find the shiny stuff inside.
Yep.
You say sitting, but it's straight up just floating there.
Yeah. Although, amusingly...
It was an adventure and a half to get the power down here.
Yeah, because I had to run this power line down from the mushrooms. So, not mushrooms, lily pads above. So, I had to get that working, which was... yeah, that was... to use the technical term, a bitch and a half. But it works. And if it's stupid, but it works... We're also not too far from Outpost Cardiff.
Big friend again.
Yep, many big friends.
Yes.
You were here when I told you why Outpost Cardiff got its name.
Because it's the capital of Wales!
Knowledge joke.
I meant Outpost Cardiff to be much bigger and have a lot more observatory space in it, but I just didn't have the materials to build it properly. But it does have a neat observatory on it to watch the whales.
Yep.
As well as a scanner room for finding important stuff, a bunch of things that spawn in late, and a hatch.
Not bad.
Oh.
It needs much expansion, but it'll do.
Yep.
Now.
So, So, Maida's place, Penumbra, or Camelot?
We still have to show off Gumtree.
Actually, you know what? Gumtree first. Wait, Gumtree and Flytrap.
No, I know. Yeah, we go to Flytrap first, then Flytrap to Gumtree.
Yeah, Flytrap to Gumtree.
Okay. I have no clue where we're going. I'm just along for the ride.
Yeah, no. We go Flytrap, Gumtree, follow the line to Maida's base, Camelot, and then Penumbra.
That was the idea.
Yep.
I just wasn't listing all of it to save time and or space.
Yep. But yes, we're going to Flytrap. We probably also want to pick up some things to use as bioreactor fuel for this place.
No, I'm just gonna wander around out here. I'm not necessarily going inside.
Yeah, this is the
That's
place
a
where, you know...
bioreactor, and this is Outpost Flytrap. So named because it's directly above the Architect Garden.
Neat.
And yeah, it even has a sea truck dock, although it's not currently powered. I was trying to get a moon pool down here as well, but all of this stuff kept clipping inside it, which was weird. Yeah, I couldn't quite get everything to fit in the available space. Needs tweaking. I could spend hours doing more base development there. But from here, I'm going to use this relatively safe area to get out and fix the truck.
Yep. Look, the worst thing you have here is the hypnofish.
The hypnofish and the weird tentacle plant.
Can the hypnofish affect you in the sea truck?
No.
No.
There you go.
On into the sea monkey caves. And I want to head for, at this point, Outpost Gumtree.
Wrong way.
Wrong way indeed. Thought I was higher up than that. Okay, there we go. Yeah, you know what? I'll just go in from above.
Yeah.
Sod the Leviathans.
What are they going to do? Eat us? Well, yes, but still. They're a lot less scary than the other ones we encountered down there, so...
Yeah.
It'll be fine.
It's like the difference between Reapers and Ghost Leviathans. Yes, Reapers are bad, but Ghost Leviathans are worse. Yeah, here we go. Down towards Outpost Gumtree. Not quite over far enough for me to be fed this way. You remember the jellyfish?
Yes.
Yep.
The thing we penetrated.
It's just a compulsion for you to make everything cursed, isn't it?
It's a hobby. And a specialty.
And annoying.
Yep. This is Outpost Gumtree, where we harness the power of fire.
Yep. Just like at regular gum trees, everything's on fire here.
Yippee!
Yep, we harness the power of fire, and we discovered that since this was a place of fire, we basically plugged in a few extras and then ran a line.
Yep. And when we say we ran a line...
Ooh.
Behold, the power line.
Neat.
We will, of course, take a detour to show off Maida when we get there. The power line runs through here. dangerous landmass, I think, about there. But for the moment, if we go up this way, Maida's alive!
Yippee!
And she mounted its head on a wall.
Yep,
Nice.
there she is. There, with Preston.
Friend!
Preston's a good girl.
Yep.
Can I pet?
I don't think so.
Oh.
Look, if you want to pet something, you can pick up a penguin.
True. But if I just park here and take a look at it, her prawn suit. You see this thing?
Is that?
That's a
part of the
Leviathan
Leviathan?
tooth.
It is what you call an inefficient but awesome weapon.
Yeah. If I go down a bit so that we clear that from field of view. If I go
I
over
kinda love
to
it.
research indigenous life forms, Leviathans. Oh, I haven't scanned them yet.
Oh.
And I'm not going to try. But the big toothy Leviathans that we saw earlier, the one that I darted away from, yeah, that's one of their teeth.
Neat!
Yeah, so that's Maida's hobby.
Yep.
Kill it.
Being... Maida's hobby, being a frickin' badass.
Yep.
Camelot?
I'm just going to mark off some of the ones we've done.
That's fair.
Yeah, we did pay
Clean up
dirt.
the UI a bit.
We did, yep. We did pay dirt. We did Gumtree,
Flytrap.
Flytrap, Cardiff. Titanic. But, we can take off Frostbite at this point, although I may put that back on later. Echo.
Why was that beacon just called the other hole?
You'll see.
Don't worry about it.
Yeah. And I can turn off Hammond, actually. Yeah. So, I think that's... Oh, Scotty. I can also turn off Scotty. Everything else is below, I think. I don't think there's anything above.
Yeah, everything else is below, essentially.
Okay, in that case...
To Camelot!
Camelot!
Ooh. Camelot!
Camelot! It's only a mob.
Camelot.
But is it a very silly place?
Let's not go there. But yes, this is Camelot. We
It's
actually
floating.
have to do something here.
Yep.
It's floating, it's a very silly place.
Yep. We have to push this magic button here.
It says,
what is-
show dangerous things.
What kind of Leviathan did that just say?
Shadow!
Shadow.
Okay, on one hand, that's awesome. On the other, what?
Because in order to get through to Outpost Penumbra... Wait for it to start moving. Have to get close enough to activate. There it goes. You can see it moving if you look closely enough. Hello, Mordred.
Yep, it's screaming.
Why I'm hiding in this rock. Mordred goes down. Mordred comes up. I follow Mordred's coattails. And Mordred continues swimming her patrol route. And I slip out the other end. That's an attack shout. We've been seen. So hurry, 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 hurry. Push afterburner button. Go.
Flee from Mordred.
No windows. I don't want to turn on sticky keys. Go away.
We haven't been eaten yet. I think we're fine.
Yeah.
Okay. This is Outpost Penumbra, because it is the edge of the Shadow Leviathan area.
Fitting.
We don't usually scan things here.
Yeah, it's also the first and only base I've ever built that's powered by nuclear.
Ooh.
But thermal was renewable and nuclear was not, so ultimately Camelot became our primary scanning base down here.
It was also because it could catch the edge of Morgana's territory at times.
Yeah. This here is the end of the cave system under Hammond.
Oh.
It's the deep bit.
Yeah.
Now then. There we got 86 power, we're good for now.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Now, next up is Eris.
Yeah.
Mordred goes down. I need to clear this side of the thing and get through to as close to Camelot as possible before Mordred comes back up and notices I'm here.
Flee. Oh dear.
Yep, she's seen me. Go through these crystals.
Right.
I think I'm out of Mordred's patrol area, but I'll go faster and keep going faster just in case.
A little more fleeing just to be sure.
Yeah. We're safe at Camelot.
I thought we were going down to Eris.
We are, but I'm getting through to Camelot so that I don't get eaten.
Hey, magnetite.
Yeah. Lithium, which I don't really need, but magnetite, which I do. Where was the magnetite there? Also, did I remember to pack a salad here? No, I did not remember to pack a salad here.
No.
Okay.
Well, looks like we're gonna have to make a run to Eris, because I know for a fact that we have solid materials down there.
Yeah, Eris was next on the list anyway. I was just checking if I could preempt.
Yep. We got Eris and we got enough for, the pool, so yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Come to the edge of the territory and go behind this rock formation. Where Mordred typically doesn't bother us. If we hide in the rocks, we're not really noticeable. Yeah. There she is. There's Mordred.
Neat.
Decently clear view, too. Shadow Leviathans are cool. Terrifying, but cool.
Agreed. I want one. Is it weird that I want a plushie of one?
I'm gonna say no.
I'm just reminded of the fact that, this shark plushie exists.
I'm just going to not turn my headlights on when the Shadow Leviathan's about. Okay. And here is Outpost Eris. My tower obsession made manifest.
That is a big silo. But
Yeah. We also need to, attach a moon pool to the thing.
Yeah. As soon as we work out how. Also, I'm just going to connect up the modules.
Bonk.
Come on. There we go. Ah!
Yeah.
Bit of geometry error there.
Yep.
But that's fine. Check for damage. A lot.
Meanwhile, I've looked up a clear image of what the Shadow Leviathan looks like. They're so freaking cool.
Yep. There's my prawn
It has
suit.
so many legs.
Those aren't legs, those are teeth.
It eats like a starfish.
Fascinating.
I love how what I just said was perhaps the most terrifying combination of words I could have used to describe that creature. And you just went,
Those aren't legs.
cool.
Yep.
Those
anyway,
aren't legs, those are teeth. I love that.
So let's actually build the moon pool so we can name the prawn suit.
Idea. If I dismantle some of these, I could build the moon pool in there, and then put a scanner room on either side of it.
Potentially? I don't know.
This is gonna take forever for you to start dismantling stuff.
Not really. I've got the room in here for the relevant materials, plus I've got storage. So it's not going to take that long at all, really. Also, I'm just going to make a salad.
Hmm.
I can make 2.
It's. Are you sure you want to do a thing that's going to take a while of taking apart things and putting them back together?
I could probably do the whole thing in about 5 minutes if I was working at full speed. So
Do it.
also look at my water.
If that's the
tank.
case. Yep.
That's a lot of bladderfish.
Yep.
Yeah, okay,
I do
so
have so many.
if you want to do it in 5 minutes, go, but you know what? It's 7:50. We'll see if you get done by 8.
Yep. I'll take that bet.
Timer starts now.
Unplug all of the range upgrades. I'll dump them in a locker.
Yep.
And
Dang, I really wish right now that the channel had, bets so we could start a betting war on
yeah,
this.
unfortunately, we're not on Fancy's channel. We're on mine.
Yep.
No.
Okay.
Go. Zoom.
Okay.
Construct like your life depends on it.
Because it does. Note that I also have a reinforcement basement down here.
Yep.
Button. There we go.
Full inventory.
Forgot to put the things in a locker. I can make more water. I can make more water. I will now put the things in a locker.
Go, go, go.
7 minutes remain.
Dawn of the final day.
I've put a lot of glass in here. I'll need to put the glass in a locker as well, but that's fine. Deconstruct the window, deconstruct the scanner room. Do I have enough room? No, I don't.
Zoom.
Neum. Offload all of this glass. Not the titanium, I'll need that. But what did I just... Not the silver. Go away.
Go, 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 go.
Feels like... It feels quite
6
tense
minutes
doing
remain.
this. I'm 2/3 done.
High stakes construction.
Construction race, go!
No, actually, there are those type of competitions for things like bricklaying.
Really?
Yes, did you not know that?
I don't think I did, no.
Okay. Need to go down. Down. Because apparently in order to... I have to dematerialize the window from the inside.
For reasons. Alright.
Yeah.
5 minutes remain.
More glass. Okay. I'll also need to offload some of this copper, I think. Okay. Go away, T compartment. I no longer need a T compartment. I need a moon pool.
Ooh. And here's where we learn it doesn't fit anywhere. Oh no. Oh, there we go. Okay.
Trust me, you have not seen the nonsense that was us trying to construct, you know, the, what should we call it? The sea truck dock.
You have not. Now.
Now,
I need...
you have...
I need all the glass back.
4 minutes remain.
Plenty of time.
We're on world record pace here.
Scanner room. Why doesn't it like that? Never mind. Glass eye
Finicky.
compartment. Scanner room. There.
There we go.
Yep.
Now we'll do the same on the other side. Glass L. Glass I. Scanner room.
3 minutes.
Why is the double scanner room, by the way?
You'll see in a minute. Okay, I need a little more copper to finish that off. So I'll need to get the glass, all the scanning things, and the copper out of there. And... it won't let me do that.
Oh.
I can go out the moon pool. Ha! Shortcut.
Why'd you go
Speedrun
the long way
strat.
around the other time?
I don't know. Now.
It's okay,
through
we're
here,
optimizing the run as we go.
through here, and 1, 2, 3, 4. We install the window. Still got glass.
Very important.
Yep. Through
3
here.
minutes remaining.
Through here. 1, 2, 3, 4. Reinstall the window. Done! Stop the clock.
Okay.
He's done it.
You had about 1 minute 25 47 seconds left.
Yeah!
Time.
Take that!
Yep.
Look at this.
Yep. Now then.
And you doubted me. Look, it's flawless. It's even symmetrical.
It's in the shape of a horseshoe. My god.
Actually, I have a dumb idea. Actually, wait, do we need the vehicle upgrade station to recolor things?
Don't think so.
Yes, that's what the vehicle upgrade station is for. Upgrades, renaming, recoloring, upgrading. Vehicle upgrade
Question is,
station.
do we want to put the upgrade station at the end near the back, or put a window there?
Oh, a window
I like
could
to
look
put a window
nice.
at the back, so we'll put the upgrade station to one side and a reinforcement to the other. It's not like we don't have the titanium and lithium for that.
Excellent. Why do you keep getting stuck on the top of the aquarium? That...
Because it's a little awkward geometry-wise.
Eh.
Windows, very important.
Mm-hmm.
Now, a reinforcement panel to this side, I think, and then the upgrade console to the other.
Yep. I've got a dumb question.
Listening.
Remember to take into account the things that, we need to build the body? Because then we need lubricant, and we just use our lubricant on the, thing. Oh,
No,
never mind, we don't.
Lubricant was for the room. It was for the moon pool.
Yeah, sorry, I misremembered the recipe.
All is well.
Well, indeed.
Yeah, it was one of those moments of something in this recipe needs a thing, and it's like, do we have the thing?
We've used the thing because we completed that part of the recipe.
Yep.
Computer chip, copper wire. Computer chip is gold. I think most of our gold is in the prawn suit.
Yep.
Yeah, there's the gold. Also, more quartz.
So much useless gold.
I mean, it's useful gold right this second, but it'll be useless again in a second, don't worry. Copper wire. I need a second table coral. Computer chip. I brought all the table coral down here for scanner rooms, and I've pretty much finished the scanner rooms now, so I'm fine with using it for this.
Yeah.
I need another copper wire. Do I have one on hand? No, but I had 2 copper, so...
Yep.
Try and stop me with basic materials costs, will you? Why is power going down? Oh!
Hang on, ouch.
That would be why. Helps if you put
Feed
something
the
in the
machine.
bioreactor.
Yep. We actually did the math and one of those fever peppers grows every 5 minutes, I think.
And they provide 7 minutes of power.
Yeah.
Nice.
Yeah.
Okay, so now I want a vehicle upgrade console. There.
Now, shall we bring in the prawn suit?
Where do you think I was going? Also, look at that, it's changed all the modules. We don't have to do them individually.
Oh, it does.
Nice.
Lovely.
Smart paint. 3 cheers for smart paint.
Yippee!
If it...
Hip hip yippee!
Okay, yeah, this is a very much a start as you meant to go on type moment of... We both had, there's like 3 cheers, and we both attempt a completely different cheer.
Yeah. Okay. Ooh, that's right, I could add torpedoes.
But anyway.
So, what are we naming the prawn suit?
Shrimpo.
I mean, we named the last one Barbie, so we've kind of played that joke.
Yeah.
God damn, my brain's bright with the word snow golem. What's that?
Snowlum.
Snowlum.
Snow golem. Snowlum.
Snowlum.
For some reason, my brain connected the suit part of the name and made gentleman,
Hang on.
which would be a cool name, but I don't know if it specifically fits the prawn suit.
I was thinking, yes! Yes! All the yes!
It's a reference to Australian things. Don't worry about it.
Yep.
But this also means we don't need to repaint.
Current paint scheme already fits.
Actually, is there a stripe option?
It's already in use.
Ah.
Okay. Oh well.
Very happy with that, though.
Yeah.
Okay. Which means that now...
Yeah, I'll probably go for white, blue, not white, black, but nah.
That and that are no longer relevant. I can try and make
shall we
it
take
bluer.
You know what? That's fair.
What are the actual Snowy Hydra colours again?
I can't remember.
Don't recall.
You know, if I just crank this up... I made it bluer.
Where's the blue stripes?
There.
Ah, okay.
There. There.
Ah, okay, there. I was thinking more skyish, but this works as well.
I can bump it over to a cyan-y thing. That's as simple as going a little bit
Left a bit.
that way. That's a bit green. I go...
How's that?
That looks actually pretty nice.
Yeah, that gets a kind of...
That looks about right.
kind of tealish, I think.
Yeah.
But yeah, there we go. All the vehicles
So
are named.
Hurrah!
Huzzah! So, shall we now prepare to take the car down to the other bases and, you know, get our stuff in order for the final building or whatever?
I mean, most of the final building is done. What we really needed was the scanner room. Oh
No, not building as in, you know, final building.
Oh,
correction,
for the final
body
run.
building.
But for the final
Yeah.
run in. Yeah, this, by the way, is the kind of ender chest that I think someone talked to about. This is Davy Jones.
That was me.
Yeah, yeah. That's it. This is Davy Jones, my locker.
Excellent.
Yep.
Okay.
I'm thinking we want to take only one module because that way we'll be faster and more maneuverable.
Yeah. And I'm
If at all.
thinking we might want the storage module or the teleporter. I don't have the teleporter primed. I think the storage module might be the best bet, actually.
Yeah, because
Fabricator has a little storage, but not a lot. Whereas the storage has everything.
yeah,
Or maybe
We'll have
even
to-
take the
what-
prawn suit module.
we could.
I can't really get
Would make it
into the
shorter.
prawn suit without going out and in again, but...
Yeah. Then again, I'm pretty sure that they've done a thing where they block the prawn suit from entering the alien areas, so that way the prawn suit doesn't
Yeah.
glitch.
Oh.
Yeah, so what I might do then is I might go down along, sort of park alongside here, nice and in the clear, and
We should probably also turn on the scanner room.
yes, we should. Just going to detach the modules. I'll bring one over in a minute.
Yep. You know, turn on the scanner room, make sure that we don't, you know, wander into Morgana.
Yeah. Okay, yeah. One scanner room is for scanning for materials. The other scanner room is for scanning for Morgana.
Now I see.
Because Morgana lives right over there.
There.
Yep.
In Morgana's lair.
She lives right over the ballroom.
We'll show you the ballroom.
It's a very nice
It could be
place.
very fancy.
Yes, it is.
It has 2 chandeliers.
Ooh. How extravagant.
Now, modules. Storage, fabricator, teleportation comes first. So if I just pilot the fabricator, undock that, pilot the teleportation.
Are we sure we want 2 modules? I thought we were just going to bring 1.
We are. I unhooked this from everything else.
Okay.
Just the teleporting module.
Yep. See,
Right.
there's 3 over there, 1 here. There's 2 upstairs.
Yep. Ooh. I'm thinking, open up the pinned recipe pinnings and pin the recipe for the fabricator parts.
But I'm going to need those.
Yep. Oh, we got the plasteel already. Excellent.
Yay.
Convenient.
Now we need to pick up the... we need 3 kyanite, the polyaniline, the synthetic fibers, 3 diamonds, ion cube, we can get out the truck, 2 root pustules, 2 gel sacks, okay, 2 root pustules, 2 ribbon plants.
So many fish.
Gel sacks. I'll grab myself some water bottles. They naturally...
We need to bring Davy Jones.
I'll grab Davy Jones. Yeah.
I was thinking either Davy Jones or maybe some salad.
I've got a salad.
Okay. Okay, maybe... actually, maybe multiple salads in case this, cutscene takes a while.
You know what, I'll eat
Well,
one before I leave.
Yeah. Well, actually, just stuff a few into Davy Jones. There's room in there, right?
Give Davy Jones a little snack.
Also, you might want to replant the Preston plant.
Good catch. Yeah, I have 2 more.
Lunch acquired.
Eat 1. Put the others in Davy Jones.
Yep.
We take an ion cube out of Davy Jones.
Yep.
And get back the kyanite. Then we'll be good.
Also the
Water.
Also water.
Okay.
We got all the things. Pick up the Davy Jones, I think. If there's no room, we can just shove some things in there, like water.
Yep, we can put some water in Davy Jones. I can put some quartz in Davy Jones as well.
Yep.
And some of this gold. Okay. Now, this is the Broxish. And we can stand in the Broxish, which is good.
Because standing in the Bruxish means that the Leviathans tend to de-aggro you.
Yeah, they can't aggro you if the engine is off and you're not in... If you're not swimming and you're not out there and your engine is off, they can't aggro.
Neat.
Fixing the sea truck would help.
Yes.
Power
So,
with
do we
that.
want to go through Morgana's lair or the other Holt?
I think we'll
Other
go
hole,
through... I think we'll go through the other
I'm curious about the other hole.
hole.
Yep.
Okay. Typically, I've been doing this in the prawn suit, so this will be my first time doing it in the sea truck. And already I'm back down to 99%. Rocks do a lot more damage to the sea truck, but Leviathans do less. It's weird.
Huh.
Ooh, I just had a thought. We might have wanted to charge the sea truck up slightly, but oh well.
We have plenty of power. That's an entire tour worth of...
Yeah, no, I was thinking of if you liberally use the go away module.
It's not going to take that much power.
True.
Behold, a chandelier.
Ooh.
Yep.
As we go down the other hole.
See? Pretty crystals, fancy.
To Outpost Ballroom.
Very nice.
Yeah. This one's built as a lighthouse. The entrance is at the bottom. Everything you want is at the top. I told you I had an obsession with towers.
Let's go and show them the other very impressive looking place. You know, the alien one.
Welcome aboard, Captain.
Yep, in a second. I even put the spiral staircase in, because, extra is just part of how I do these things.
It's part of being a wizard.
Yeah, I mean, here's the thing. Subnautica 2 is apparently going to have native multiplayer.
Huh.
Which means that you guys can just do all the exploration and then charge me with base building.
I can go poke all the dangerous things.
Yes, and I can build a base for you to revive when they kill you. Yeah, we're now down in this cave system. This up here is, I believe, Outpost Eris. Also, don't worry about this for now. We'll get there in a minute.
Very well.
It'll be fine. Probably.
I need some more windows.
Anyway,
fabricator some reinforcements in the reinforcement basement. That's Outpost Ballroom.
We built it right on the edge of, this. Look, fancy. They got the immaculate vibes, right?
Indeed. I want to live here.
Oh yeah, brilliant vibes. We were considering building the base in here, but it would have required a longer power line. Also, it would have been harder to build up. But yeah, that's also where we found the organs blueprint.
And robo spiders.
Robo spider.
It's freaking out a bit.
Yep.
Yep.
Hello.
Hello, friend.
This would have been a really cool place to build a base.
Yeah.
And part of me's still tempted to build base number 19 in there.
Feels like it would be very annoying to make work, though.
I mean, someone issued a question of whether we were going to have more bases or streams by the end of the game.
It appears it's streams, but not by a large margin.
Yeah. And, well, I've got the air for it.
Yes, we've only got...
the other channel here.
We've only got, 10-15% more streams than we do bases.
Yeah. See this...
Yeah, if it says... Yeah, 10, 15... 10 if, you don't include all the 0.5s.
Oh yeah, the 0.5s.
This here is the first hole.
Ooh.
Which also doubles as Morgana's lair.
Oh.
There she is.
Hello.
Hi, Morgana.
Yep. The chandelier, up there.
You can see why we called this place the ballroom, can't you?
Indeed.
Yep.
It is quite pretty.
Pretty chandeliers, there's a lady here.
And if you get too close,
Beautiful
she asks
lady.
you to dance with her teeth.
Like she smiles at you, right? That's what you mean, right?
Don't worry about it.
Let's go with that. Sure, let's go with that.
Let's get in the Bruxish.
Yep. Now then, onward to the basement.
Yep. I think we'll go out the other hole for safety reasons.
Yes.
Notice that I put the beacon for the other hole right on the chandelier.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah, let's see, can we get a good view of... Is she at this end or the other end? She's at the other end.
Oh well.
She'll be along in a minute.
Come hither, my lady. We wish to observe your beauty.
Do you want to see her up close?
Maybe not too close.
Obviously, this is tempting fate, and we got repair power.
We have a repair facility. Did she temporarily deactivate?
I don't know.
Is she sleepy?
I cannot tell.
Madam. Excuse me.
Okay.
There she is.
I think you mean here she comes.
Oh no.
I see the teeth. I mean, if you want to call that smiling at you. I'm just going to maneuver so I'm back under some of these crystals. And has she seen us?
Don't think so.
Yes, she's seen
No.
us.
Ah.
There she is.
Ooh. Oh, now you're really tempting fate.
Nah, she can't get through the chandelier.
Aw.
Yep. Onward to the basement. Now that she's gone the other way.
Yep.
We follow this power line that I laid conveniently. By swimming around on without a vehicle through Morgana's territory. If it's stupid, but it works.
Yep.
It's just a calculation of risk versus reward, really. You made the risk of getting eaten by a giant fish, and now you have the reward of a breadcrumb trail of electricity lines.
Yep. Look at this biome.
It's red.
Yeah.
Yep.
Crystally.
Welcome to Outpost Basement.
Let's park and
Yeah, and it's time for you to meet the last obstacles we need to overcome.
Welcome aboard, Captain.
Because this kind of dented bit in here, just off the scanner room that way. Do I still have glass? No, I don't. Oh, well.
No.
That's where we need to go.
Yeah, that's the final area. That's where we build the body. That's where we build a body for the alien in our head.
Neat.
We're here. There's a kind of fork
There's
here.
paths there. Paths there.
Here and here. If I push the button,
Uh-oh.
are a pair of shadow leviathans. One placed, one on each tunnel for our convenience. There they are. Fancy? May I introduce you to B1 and B2?
Oh. Really?
Really?
Yep. Basement 1 and Basement 2.
God damn it. These things are so cool and you name after the freaking...
Who are you talking to? You know it's us.
You know, fair.
Besides, we were naming them, more after, the fact that they were, annoyances at that point in time. Are we going to go down this one or the other one?
I don't think it really matters. They're both going to aggro.
I think we go down the other one because that one's closer to at least to the thing.
Which is this cave here.
Yeah.
Need to find.
Besides, yeah, I'm thinking before picking, at least observe your options.
Yeah. Bonk. They haven't aggroed yet, so I will make sure that I'm at full health when they start.
I'm thinking going to about the fish place would work. The fish swarm right now.
Yeah. Okay.
Just buy these crystals.
Yep. So maybe when they swim away, we go and make a run.
Yeah. Because we know we're heading for somewhere on the right-hand side.
Yep.
They're really cool, but... Damn.
And if it gets too much, we basically just stand still inside here and wait for it to de-aggro.
Yep. Unfortunately, you can't fix this thing from the inside like you could the Cyclops, which is frustrating. Okay, so your patrol route is to swim out there, and then I think you have a kind of figure 8, it looks like. If I pull back and climb. There you are, there's this end of the figure 8.
Turning around.
Then you go off that way, turn around, swim out there.
I sense the presence of a substantial facility in the area. Unable to identify.
If I slip in here and...
Just squeezing in. Whoa. Nope. You see nothing. Go away, B2.
So we're settled on B2 being down the right-hand tunnel?
Oh no, I thought they were interchangeable.
I mean, they kind of are. They're in the same rough place, but it's polite to know that it's polite to call them by the correct name.
Terribly embarrassing to mix them up.
So this one here is B2.
Ooh.
Yep.
Terrifying.
So freaking cool. I want a plushie. I'm gonna look up if there's a plushie of one here.
Go to the next. Oh. Go to that gap in between those two pillars, or.
Came back too fast. I'll have to wait until B2 swims past, slip in behind her.
Yep.
Gotta get the pronouns right. This is, after all, the planet of the lesbians.
Mm-hmm.
Afterburner, afterburner, afterburner.
Nope. Mm-mm. All good. All good.
See? See the teeth?
Mm-hmm.
She's smiling.
Big and bitey.
Because she's hungry. And she has just
Looks
seen
like a
something that
rib
can make her
cage.
not hungry.
It looks like a rib cage. It's so freaking cool.
Whoa, I got a flash of scanner there.
Oh,
She was nearly close enough for me to scan.
Hello.
No, I'm not exiting the sea truck.
Seems inadvisable at the moment.
Yep.
Madam, please leave.
We may have to make a run for it.
B2, with the greatest respect, please, ma'am, fuck off. Oh, I just got another welcome to the chat room, that's all.
I've also started getting a few.
Oh,
Things might be a little shaky.
that ain't good.
She's stuck, isn't she?
No, what's happened is that she can sense me, but she can't access me, which means she can't bite and trigger the aggro reset. Which means that she's just
Okay, we might have to
orbiting me.
We might have to get into the car and base.
Wait, there she goes.
Wait.
Oh,
Okay.
okay.
Go reset. Go.
So, I had the exact
works.
same thought.
For a second, I was thinking we'd just have to,
Oh!
like. For a moment, I was thinking we would have to get in the sea truck, move for a brief second, then jump out to reset the aggro and just repeat that.
We're still heading east.
Really hope we don't accidentally go over the thing and then basically accidentally bypass it.
Well, the trick is to remember our locations and vectors. This, I think, is the end of the chasm. But if it's not here, then we have in fact missed it and it's back there somewhere. But we seem to be out of aggro range, so I'm just going to slide back this way and look around. Look up, check higher on walls, cave entrances.
Have we actually hit the very end?
Yes. This would be a nightmarish place to build a base, but kind of cool for the bragging rights.
Oh, yeah.
Hang on. Hang on. Stop.
Hey, if I'm out of aggro range, I could do something stupid.
Oh?
Hey, I didn't even have to do something stupid.
Oh.
Yep, we're in the wrong place.
Need to go back this way.
Back that way.
Thought as much.
Good to confirm.
Okay. That
Up here, check.
level C. There.
Oh, we're close now.
Yep,
There
we
it
went
is.
straight over the entrance.
And the entrance is back out this way. Looks like.
No, not out that
So
way.
we're still a bit
Not
further
out this
along
way,
and just
I'm
down.
coming around this crystal formation.
Right.
Looks like it might be up as well.
Looked like it was down to me.
Hang on. Where's level? It's that way, isn't it? So, down here. If we came over the top of it... There.
Aha! I'm a genius.
Yes, it's in there.
Yeah.
It's in that divot.
Yep.
Aha!
B2, would you
Right.
mind buggering in the direction of off, please?
Excuse us, madam. Just need to get through there.
Yes.
Thank you.
Pardon us.
Don't
Is it
mind me.
I don't
Right.
think it is. Yeah, just park here, I think.
Yep. Okay. Wait until B2's on the outbound circuit again. Just to
Yep.
be safe.
Better safe than eaten.
Are we in the aggro
just
circle
have-
again?
Alright.
Nope. She's leaving. Therefore, so will I.
Once you have used
Yep.
the fabricator to build each component, we can assemble them.
And then we can transfer you out of my head?
I am anticipating it as much as you are.
Hey.
What don't you like being in our head, Alan?
What with all, I just love the fact. I love the fact that Alan's in there and just 3 large Roombas also just bumping into him constantly.
Ooh.
Those are the fabricators. I was looking for anything scannable.
I think you might have to just hold out the torch until the scannable icon appears.
Yeah.
The process requires you to build each component before you can assemble the whole.
I know, I'm just looking for scannable things.
We're just having a look around because nice place you got here.
Yeah. Yeah, we're having the sticky beak. You familiar with
Exquisite
the concept?
vibes.
Yeah, rubbernecking a bit.
We've probably confused the alien now. Al-An is... I quite like Al-An, really. Architect Skeleton.
So, Alan, you said your people came here in search of a cure?
I was a
Wait 2
researcher.
seconds.
You were a scientist? Like me?
My people regarded my scientific contributions with particular interest,
As I said, like me.
if that is your interpretation.
So, how did your valuable scientific mind wind up infected?
Not my mind, my body. Perhaps you should build the next component.
Ooh.
Ooh.
Let's do the organs next.
So, you came here to search for a cure?
I led the mission.
Does that mean the bacteria got out on your watch?
This subject is uncomfortable. If you would like to know more, I will ask that you first construct the final component.
Remember how they got out in the first game?
This is the last piece. Soon I will be autonomous again.
What will you do with your newfound freedom?
I must return home to make amends.
Amends? For the bacterium? There seems to be a lot you're not telling me.
It is hard for me to find the words. I must collect my thoughts. We have all the necessary components. You may initiate body fabrication sequence from the terminal.
You still owe me an explanation.
I understand.
Commencing storage medium fabrication.
The escape of the bacterium was an accident. I thought my solution was foolproof. I was wrong.
Did you cause the accident?
Yes. I do not wish to speak about it.
We can come back to this. Research. Tit for tat. You've probed my mind. I scan your body.
He's quadrupedal.
Yeah. Looks like a centaur.
Fascinating.
More than 20 DNA sources, huh? Well, that's a consistency.
There's its internal biotechnological heart.
Robotic arms?
Presumably we'll see them in a minute. Huh. Covered in a biocomposite plating for armour. Store latent energy buildups like capacitors. Neat.
You should blast out your arms.
Mountain goats, who are coated in microscopic hooks that aid in exploring rough and uneven terrain. Altogether, walking might be a secondary mode of movement for this architect form. Able to teleport or blink short distances. Method is likely a scaled-down version of the teleportation gates, but the methodology is not well understood. I think the architect's body is able to provide the massive amount of power necessary for this function. Matching DNA fragments to be derived from the following sources. Chromium boar of Kaltwale Prime, an invasive species known for their extremely tough skin, which makes them hard to eradicate. Putty serpent of Apostica, so it has extremely tensile skin, prevents it from tearing, allows it to compress itself into small spaces. Electrode eel of Lithton generates an electrically charged slime across its length. Astral rays, moons of Mardrun. 14. These rays have small organs that generate and store electricity. Shaggy goats of Olympian. These herbivorous creatures live on the rocky foothills of the mountain planet Olympian and are excellent climbers. Now we know why. Giant geckos of Holt's asteroid. Massive geckos that emit an electrostatic charge on its footpads. This creates a charge difference in the surface the gecko is climbing. So at least a dozen other biological species are present but unrecognised at this time.
All in all, frickin' metal.
Yeah.
God damn.
Look at that.
Yep.
That's cool.
Commence identity transfer.
And she's dead.
Did it work? Are we...
It has been some time since I last stretched out in so many dimensions. Like waking from a dream.
Ooh.
Whoa. Hey.
Wave back.
He did.
Yeah.
Not in my head anymore?
There are some remnants. Would you like your memories of me removed as well?
Are you kidding? No way. You still owe me the end of your story.
I told you I must return home. To assess. Repair. Make amends.
Tell me more.
When the bacteria escaped, it was my fault. I disobeyed the directive from my network.
Oh, no.
We noticed that a species of Leviathan young produced an enzyme that is efficient against the bacteria.
Turn around. It might be a screen.
I thought if we incubated sea dragon eggs, we might expedite their hatching. I was not wrong.
But...
It would appear that sea dragon parents are stronger and more motivated than our facility was rated to handle.
And the bacteria got out, infecting everything. How many survived the outbreak back home? Are they still waiting for someone to bring back a cure?
I do not know.
Can I help?
The fact that I withheld this information does not concern you.
It was certainly manipulative. And I've also made my own share of mistakes. I'm still committed to helping.
I accept your help. Find me at the gate when you are ready. In the meantime, I must prepare.
Signal location uploaded to PDA.
Yep.
Man, he's cool.
Yes. That is
We have a
very
talk to him
cool.
option, but still. Yeah, he is cool.
Please, I will join you in the gate base when everything is ready, but for now I have much to prepare.
The gate base is the base near Site 0, so yeah.
Yeah, that was pretty cool though.
Absolutely.
Yes.
We found out what happened.
Honestly,
to...
my brain is going. If I had the ability to trade my body for Alan's, yes, please.
Yep. Give me that.
Yeah, agreed.
Give me all those cool modules he has.
It's unanimous. Just,
Yep.
give us the alien centaur body. It's
The flesh is weak. Give me Alan body.
Okay.
My part of me is just going. That many arms? Do you know how many things I could do with that many arms?
Seek fluid intake.
I could be a spider.
Right, so now we just have to make our way back up to Site 0
Yep.
without
And not die.
being eaten.
Excuse us, B2. Don't mind us, please.
I really should have beaconed that, but it's not like I'm going to be back.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Whoa. Wrong buttons! Wrong buttons!
Just the module. Yeah. Uh-oh.
Recharging. Bugger off. There's the module.
There's the module.
No wonder we were having difficulty. It got crashed into a wall. I'm just going to run.
Right.
Maybe the smarter
right.
option.
Because the aggro will take a while to reset. I'm just going to leave B2 to eat the teleportation module, that's fine.
Leave her a little snack.
Architect phase gate facility.
Sure, we lost the teleportation module, but still.
I'm still going to call this a net win.
Yeah.
I'm alive.
Yep, get out, do repairs, and yeah.
Yeah. You can see why I say that they invite you to dance with their teeth. That's also their stomach. They bite down and spray acid on you.
They're like flies.
Or
No,
starfish.
I was thinking more like starfish.
Do starfish do that too?
Yes.
Huh.
That's
Wait,
why-
yeah, looks like we're going up, made a C base, etc., etc.
Yep. But yeah.
Just bring this because don't need to bring other stuff.
Yeah, pretty much. What I'm going to do is I'm going to stop off at probably one of the surface bases, just to effectively save the game.
Okay.
I'll probably head for the life pod, actually.
Yeah, you know, actually, I had a thought. If we're going with them through the phase gate, bring a copy of the cure, goodwill gift.
I was thinking exactly the same.
Yep, goodwill gift. Oh, actually, no. Stop at Hammond.
Hammond, yeah.
If we're leaving, collect the necklace.
Along with all of the pictures and things that I have.
Yeah.
And of course, make a
Part of me is thinking, what do we need to bring? If we don't know how much we bring, we'll just assume that it's personal inventory. So, like, we bring 1 times antidote.
Yep.
No, 1 times antidote, the snow fox.
Yes, we must bring Yippee.
Hello, Morgana.
Hello?
Yep. She's seen us.
We bring Yippee the snow fox, 1 times, you know, cure. Or maybe multiple, don't know.
The cure is very easy to make. It's a fevered pepper and a frost vase plant.
Right, so, bunch of the cure,
Yeah.
and bunch of personal knickknacks.
Yep. Also, just to be safe, enough titanium for a base and a solar panel.
No! Enough for titanium, or a base, a solar panel, and a scanner room!
Oh yes, can't forget the scanner room.
Welcome aboard, Captain.
Get out of the moon pool. Thank you, Snowy Hydro. You gave us valuable service.
Yep.
Indeed.
But I need to recharge this sea truck.
My brain's going, we fill Davy Jones with food, water, and maybe a couple of iron cubes.
I mean, that's basically what's in Davy Jones now.
That's a good
More or
point.
less.
I'll need the
Water.
ports for hatches. Well, a hatch.
Yep. We don't need the gold, actually.
Hang on. We want the materials for a scanner room, a hatch, a solar panel. Solar panel, scanner room, hatch.
Yeah. Because... Yep.
Yeah.
Maybe also, you know, the stuff required for a recyclotron inside Davy Jones.
Yeah.
Because that's a classic.
Yeah. But we
I love
survived.
how we're just meticulously planning this expedition, despite the fact that it's endgame.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
We're Roombas.
Plans a journey lay.
Yep.
It's very in character.
Actually,
for
if
us.
this is going to be an expedition, bring a med pack.
Yeah. Spiral plants, X. Oh, that's right. I don't have any frost vase plants down here anymore because you told me I didn't need them.
Hang on. Check the bios cupboard. You never got rid of them, I don't think.
There they are.
Aha!
Which means antidote.
How many do we bring?
As many as I can make. And I
You know
can
what?
make
Fair.
4.
Excellent.
That's the antidote. Now, I'll need copper, which is in the prawn suit.
Yep.
And the prawn suit is there. Okay.
Yeah, I'm thinking it's better to just have all the titanium compressed and be able to, you know...
We need to build a base before we can use the recyclotron.
Actually, that's a good point.
Yeah.
If I take...
We will need to... We don't need the... We only need 1 gold, right?
Yeah. I've got a gold. I'll need to pick up extra copper.
We need
from
all the
somewhere.
magnetite.
No, but what I can do is I can use the magnetite while I'm here. To make the scanner room upgrades.
That's a good point. Also, I'm noticing the lithium and basically going, we don't need that.
Okay. I'll carry water. I can save the room in Davy Jones for that. If I put
It's like,
a
we could bring
titanium
salad,
in
or we
there
could...
for the hatch, then
We've got a gold in Davy Jones, which we don't need. Are we bringing the flare?
No,
We got a torch?
we've got a torch, we don't need the flare. You know what?
Eat.
Pretty much. She's swimming off that way. There's my extra quartz. A little going away present for Morgana, something to brighten her house up a bit.
Put it in the chandelier. Yes.
Yep.
Lead didn't need that. Lithium don't need that. Titanium needed that.
Yep.
We also found roof magnetite, didn't we? I also need copper to make the scanner room upgrades.
True.
If magnetite is on the sea,
We got pile of copper inside the sea,
Did you?
You saw where my brain was going there.
Oh yes, I
What?
did.
I didn't hear you.
If magnetite is on the ceiling, then does floor magnetite...
Oh,
magnemite?
God dang it! Right. There's floor magnetite a Pokemon.
If we get 3 of them, we can make magneton.
That's a scanner room upgrade.
Yes.
Yep. Right. I think we might need to use the scanner for its intended purpose here if we're going
Yeah.
research. If going.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, technically, it's closing in on end time, but honestly, I'm perfectly happy with just pushing through to gather the requisite materials and finish the game.
Yeah, we're like a few minutes off the end, I think, so let's
Yeah.
just round it out.
Okay, that's
Yep.
the Morgana detector.
Give us the magnemites.
Now, I already had a little, so what can I already make? I shouldn't have walked out of the scanner room for that, should I?
No.
1. I only need 4.
Yep.
2. I also need a bunch more copper.
Yep.
Also, I've just noticed something that annoys
Broad
me.
suit should have a bit view of the copper.
Yes, it should.
I've just noticed something that annoys me.
What?
The scanner room upgrades were clearly PCBs, and yet when we actually put them in the thing, they're like some kind of tube. How does that work?
Don't think about it.
I want to, it annoys me.
Why do you want to think about things that annoy you?
Grumble.
We could throw out the lead.
Yeah. I don't need the lead. Or the lithium.
Or lithium.
I only need 1 gold, we said?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So that can offload. And... quartz is for solar panels.
Yep. Go grab the magnetite, 2 magnetite, and actually check the prawn suit for copper.
Yep. Plenty.
My brain has just circled back to a thing from much earlier. At what point is a creature as a species considered domesticated?
Good question.
'Cause I imagine just getting the 1 wouldn't count. Like, sure, it works for that singular creature, but there's still an entire species that's completely wild.
2. I think I may have strayed into Mordred's patrol route there.
Flee.
Fleeing.
Let's go. Oh. Cool. Yep.
Welcome aboard, Captain.
Yep, okay, that's the requisite magnetite. I'll need my last table coral, but thankfully I have that down here already.
Yep. Already well in hand.
It's in here. Okay.
There's a med pack in there we can just grab.
Ah.
Hey!
Want to grab a few kyanite?
No, if we need kyanite on the next planet, it'll turn up.
Ah, that's fair.
Where we're going, we don't need kyanite.
Okay, so we've got, okay, the hatch I've already put in Davy Jones, so we remove the hatch. Scanner room. So we need to subtract 2 copper, 5... Okay. A little spare titanium is a good thing.
Yep.
A little spare copper is fine, but we got...
I was thinking we grab those 2 titanium bars we have in storage right now.
Yep.
After all, that's a little spare titanium.
Yeah.
Oh, we need room for the C for Yippee.
And the
Oh,
ion
yes.
cube. We could leave the sea
Well,
glass.
actually, go.
No, we could. I was thinking more along the lines of how full is Davy Jones right now?
Full. Mainly of
I think
salads.
it was full, yeah.
Mainly of salads. Oh wait, no, one more bar.
Oh, actually, no.
So we can put the antidote in it.
Excellent.
Okay.
Ooh, we need. Actually, that just makes enough room for Davy Jones itself.
yes.
Him up. Because Davy Jones is also full of the iron cubes, so we don't need to grab more.
We could offload some of the ion cubes. We only need one for the
Yeah,
recycle
that's
plant.
actually a good point because we're going to Ion Cube Central probably.
Yeah. And when it comes to the we only need one for the recyclotron.
Yep.
Which means that we can just leave 4 ion cubes here.
We can probably shove in, bunch of.
Which means
We can probably shove in the table coral, the gold. Actually,
the 2 copper for
Yep.
the scanner room. So we can start putting scanner room components in. Table coral, gold, 2 copper. That's full. We can offload
Yep.
1 salad. But we won't eat it yet.
and we
we'll
can
need
shove a titanium in there for the recyclotron.
Yes, one of the titanium things can go in there for the recyclotron. Yep.
Yep.
That looks good. So that's our recyclotron, most of our scanner room.
Yeah.
So the scanner room takes 5, we've got 13. So what we actually have is 8. And we need 2, 4, 6, 2 spares. Quartz, we need 2, 4, 6, we have 5. We need 1 more quartz. And then we are set. So we need 1 more quartz.
You want to build
Easy enough.
3? Huh, okay, just want to build 3 solar panels, okay.
Why? It'll do to power a basic scanner room base long enough to find more materials.
So I'm saying that's the number you're settling on, the 3 solar panels.
Yeah.
Welcome aboard, Captain.
Mainly decided by a circumstance of what was to hand, but it'll do. 3 is
Okay.
fine. As running the numbers
It is
go,
sufficient.
3 is fine. 3 is sufficient. Curse you, quartz.
Sufficient?
I don't have the propulsion cannon.
Oh.
I can't get that quartz out, so I'm going to have to go for this other quartz.
Heck.
I'm not taking the prawn suit, I'll just mine a couple quartz off this.
Yeah. There we go. Bonk.
There's our quartz.
Yep.
We've already stowed the quartz for the hatch.
Pick up Davy Jones.
Yep, pick up Davy Jones. And we have 3 spare inventory slots.
3 spare.
1, 2, 3.
Ah.
So we've got 3
I think
solid-
I was looking at this like we've gone over slightly because see, Snow Fox requires 9.
Oh.
Hmm.
Heck. How do we fit the yippee?
We may take fewer salads.
Hmm.
Yeah, I was thinking more along the lines of basically we can compress compress one set of titanium so that way we essentially scan a room, one solar panel.
Enough to power the base while we build a recyclotron.
Yeah, enough power base while we power the recyclotron. Then essentially we've got the titanium at that point.
Yeah. Because as long as we have 3, 4, 5 titanium. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. If I eat this salad before I leave and drink one of the water bottles, we're fine.
Yeah.
I was thinking actually we could, if you want, leave the Sea Glide, but that works.
The Sea Glide is cool, though.
No, you're right.
Actually,
you may
good
need
point.
sea
It has
glide.
mapping It has.
Yeah, the below water mapping potential is it far outweighs any other trade-off. So yeah.
Yeah. And the salads provide a lot of water anyway.
Yeah. Yeah. Plus, the salad can be reverse engineered for the fevered peppers.
Ooh.
But we cannot take a Preston's plant with us.
Actually,
No.
check if the salad can be reverse engineered now.
What do you mean? We've done that.
Oh, okay, never mind then, I'm done.
The salad reverse engineers into leaves. To make the plant, you need fruit.
Ah, yeah, okay, that's fair.
So, no, you can't reverse engineer a plant out of the salad.
Right.
We checked.
Sadly impossible.
For the car?
No, going to check the last of the stuff in the bioreactor, just so that everything keeps running while we're away. Just on the off chance we ever get back.
Yeah.
Yep.
It'll probably be longer than 200 seconds, but still.
Yep. We can eat the last 2, they're food.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. 1, 2, 3,
Yeah.
4, 5, 6, 7, and if I stop off at Hammond and replace that with a filtered water...
Yeah, actually, yeah, that replacing it with filtered water is actually probably pretty good.
Yeah. Okay. So...
Ooh, actually... Yep, we stop off at Hammond. Stop at Hammond first. Pick up the knickknacks and...
Oh, the knickknacks! They take inventory space. Then again, a sea glide is easy to build if we have a base.
Yeah.
Oh, my,
Because I was thinking...
stupid brain! Fabricator!
Oh, right. Heck.
Actually, because a sea glide is also very easy to... Because a scanner room can substitute for the sea glide.
Yes, so we don't need the sea glide. However, a fabricator costs 2 titanium, 2 copper, 2 quartz. If we get 1 extra quartz and drop a solar panel, we're already covered. So for that, I just need to get the extra quartz out of the prawn suit. This is a really stupid but fun way to end the game.
Yep.
Just plan to build the base in the next one.
Planning our new home.
Yep. Okay.
There's a non-0% chance that Alan can just put us up wherever, but you know.
Okay. I mean, if we have a base, a sea... If we have a base, it's also really easy to make a snow fox. Because a snow fox is really cheap. You need a snow fox station, which is... I'm just going to back off from Mordred a bit.
No Fox hoverpad?
Yeah. Snow Fox hoverpad is just 2 titanium and a wiring kit. And
True.
then the Snow Fox itself is... where are we? Here. 2 magnetite, a battery, a lubricant, and a titanium, all of which is pretty readily found if we're in a new location.
Nah. True. I was thinking more like bring the Snow Fox in case we have to, you know, travel, so that way we don't have to... We can follow Alan if we have to do the walking thing.
Alan can teleport.
Yes. We can't. Alan can do the teleport, but we'd have to follow by walking, and well... I don't know about you, but one of these is very faster than the other.
I wish we could teleport. Again, give me Alan body.
Just in case Mordred feels like following me. Just to give her a little deterrent.
Yep.
Preemptive zip-zaps.
Yep. Past outpost Penumbra. Now you get to see the way out of the caves.
Ooh.
Because this is where we discovered the deep bit.
Yep. It's also where we discovered, you know, that spiral plant.
Yep.
Ooh.
This is the spiral plant zone.
I like this place.
Very purple. Well, fuchsia, technically. But if we go up, and then we go up, and then we go up, we emerge next to this crashed bit of ship, which means Outpost Hammond is just over here. On the other side of this ridge, I think.
That looks like it.
Yep.
It's interesting to know your way around a new game that you were completely lost in, 3 weeks ago.
Welcome aboard, Captain.
Go.
Yep, let's
Give
go
the
get the
reactor a nice
knickknacks.
snack.
Yep. Knickknacks are upstairs in habitation. The necklace. Picture of sister with cat. Picture
Aw.
of cat. Picture of sister.
Named Potato?
Picture of sister with girlfriend.
Yes, the cat was named Potato.
Aw.
Yeah. Goodbye, jukebox. We hardly knew ye because Twitch was a. I can't finish that sentence without being demonetized.
Oh.
Pengling poster. Oh, the Pengling drone.
It's... I think it's still... It's still inside the locker, isn't it? No.
No. We've got the blueprints to build more.
Yeah.
Yep.
Now we physically have the blueprints to build more.
Yeah, I was thinking,
We can
Pingling
leave
Drone,
the art.
it's a... yeah, it's like Pingling Drone, it's a life's work. Part of me was going, we're bringing it along because, you know, it's a life's work. But no, we got literally got the blueprints to build more.
Yeah.
Honestly, the blueprint's probably better than it working design.
Yeah.
What was it we were discarding?
Sea Glide. We're leaving the Sea Glide.
Yep. Sea Glide, and I think it was...
We can also
some of the
probably
stuff.
leave...
We're bringing the scanner.
Flashlight.
Yeah, we're bringing the scanner. We'll need the flashlight if we're leaving the Sea Glide. We'll need the habitat builder to make the base. We can make another laser cutter as long as we can find sulfur. And... yeah.
Honestly, if it's the architect's plan, the laser cutter ain't gonna do shit anyway.
Yeah. So leave the laser cutter. We can make another vehicle bay if we need it. Hey, there's already a...
Pingling Drone would be nice, but no, we don't care.
No. Yeah.
Potato portrait, yep.
Yep. Oh, of course.
So yeah, you said we're leaving the... Yep,
Hang
we've
on.
got the laser cutter ready.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. We need 2 for the solar panel and 5 for the scanner
No.
room. That's
4
7.
for solar power, because don't the solar powers take 2 each?
Oh yeah,
Or was it quartz?
they take 1 copper, 2 titanium, 2 quartz.
Okay.
From memory, yeah, 1 copper, 2 titanium,
Yeah,
2
okay.
quartz.
4...
So, offload the Sea Glide. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3.
So, if we're only going to...
Need to clear 3 more space. Actually, 1 more space because the food and water.
True.
Yeah. That's right. That's the other thing I was going to do. I was going to drink the water and replace those 2 with 1 better bottle. And we've got plenty of salads. I can eat the salad before we go through.
Yep.
Excellent.
Which means we just need to pick up... turn the drop pod back on just for navigation purposes. There's Hammond, which we're at now, and I'll need to detour back through Outpost Frostbite.
Yep.
let's go.
Yeah.
And then let's go!
Yeah.
Onward! Onwards to the end.
You're the Star Trek fan. Insert the Star Trek quote here about Brave New Worlds. Was it to go where no man has gone before or something?
Yeah, to boldly go where no one has gone before, that's it. These are the voyages of Who Needs a Starship.
These are the voyages of the Roombas of Thought.
Yeah, what? You can't just go from planet to planet? Skill issue.
Mm-hmm.
Yep. Where are you going?
Just taking a look at Delta Island before I leave.
Okay.
Gotta appreciate the scenery a bit.
Yep. Especially if you can be a dolphin.
Yeah.
Being eaten right now would be a really terrible way to end the stream.
Yeah.
Very funny, though.
So I am going to consciously avoid the Leviathans.
Oh. But it's a comedy.
It ain't divine.
Do not run over a seal, that would make people very unhappy.
Can confirm.
I can run over a lot of things if I absolutely need to and can't avoid them, but I do not run over a seal or a penguin.
I believe that would give you the death penalty. Lights are flickering again.
That's because there's a power cell plugged in. Okay, so it's 9 for us for the Snow Fox, isn't it?
Yep.
Yeah.
Step 1, get on and get it off the charging station.
Yeah. I will have to build a charging station because the battery goes down real quick, but yeah, inventory's too full.
Eh.
So
Eat foods.
Eat the salad and drink of water or something.
already drank the water. If I eat the salad, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8.
Were we dropping off one of the coppers or one of the titaniums?
Neither. We need those. We need the quartz, we need the copper, we need the titanium. We need the ingots.
I thought the plan was to consume both the food and the water to make space.
I shrank the water by 1, but that's a large water to be wasting.
Because, remember, we've already over-budgeted the titanium by a bunch.
No, we've over-budgeted the titanium by 1.
Which is exactly how much space we need.
Huh. Yeah, because...
How convenient.
Huh, yeah. We have 1 spare titanium for what we need to immediately make, because that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 for the scanner room, and 1, 2 for the solar panel. We've already stashed 1 for the hatch, so we can make a base, get into the base, and...
Start recyclotroning things and...
Woo! Because there's a recyclotron in there as well, and that means we can turn these into things like the titanium to make the fabricator. So yes, we have a basic base right there. Which means
Excellent.
we can keep the water and do this.
And we're set to go.
Yep.
Yep.
Yep, so to finish, we can get into the car, go to the base, you know.
Say goodbye to the penguins.
We just rock up to Alan with our luggage full, ready to go.
Pretty
Here's
much.
the thing. Yeah. Pretty much. Actually, that's pretty true. Hey, it gives him time to, you know, do his things as well.
He did say there was a bunch he needed to sort out still.
Yeah. He's probably doing inventory management on his end.
Yep. And also probably, you know, the, okay, what here balked and what can I, you know, turn off, turn on, what needs to... how many maintenance orders do I have to put through for the Autobots?
Yeah.
Which Autobots need to roll out?
I was hoping someone would take that. We did check. Apparently I'm the first one to name B1 and B2.
Really?
Yeah. Apparently I'm also the first to name Mordred and Morgana, which means that until and unless somebody else puts names forward for them, my names are the fan community's leading candidates for the official name, like Sammy the Safety Reaper. So...
It's because, they tried to do a project for, you know, naming them a while ago, but it sort of fizzled out.
Aw. Well, winning by default is still winning.
Welcome aboard, Captain.
There's the scanner room. There's the penguins. Goodbye, penguins.
Yep. Bye, penguins.
Final saves before we leave.
Farewell, friends.
Which means that this is the point I'll return to if I reload the save after completing the game. I can do base building in my spare time.
Yeah. We gonna take the car there or just swim there or?
What did I do?
The hell?
That was very delayed.
No.
Oh,
Wait.
you hit the deploy button on the Snowfox by accident, didn't you?
I pressed 2, which is usually my button for the Seagull.
Eagle Eye.
So now I'm checking if I have irrevocably balked the Snow Fox.
Check your inventory.
It looks to still be on the hotbar, so no.
There it is.
Huh.
It's fine.
Odd.
Okay. Maybe take it off your hotbar immediately.
I was thinking exactly the same. Replace it with the flashlight
Yeah.
and put the habitat builder back on instead of the medkit. There we go.
Crisis averted.
Yep.
All is
Now,
well.
It's not like I don't have the air to swim about, so I'm going to do exactly that.
Not fair.
Which means that the Bruxish has served us nobly and well, but is now being left behind. Just like Snowy Hydro. I haven't been this slow in a while.
Yeah.
We end where we began. Here's Outpost Echo, which I didn't even need a beacon to find.
Yep.
Welcome aboard, Captain.
Yep. Scanner room that gave us Site 0.
Yep.
And then if we head this way... I hope if I could see where I was going.
Swimming through the darkness.
Yep.
Is it to the right or to the left?
This way, I think. There it is.
Aha.
Okay. We can turn off the torch now, I guess.
Only if you feel like crashing into one of these icicles.
Did that just grow instantly as we... What?
Technically, it fell off
Pretty
the
much.
ceiling.
Huh.
Bang
I think that,
wing!
yep. Also, we could turn off the torch because we got light now.
Hmm.
We go slightly faster, I think, with the torch.
Yeah. Also, we go slightly faster on the surface now we don't have a sea glide. Thank you, Thermal Lily. I had to leave the cold suit behind.
Honestly, I think the armor suit where we're going is probably better.
Yeah.
Who knows what's on the other side?
Yeah. Where we're going, we don't need cold weather gear. There's the forklift. Wish we could scan that. But we have blueprints for a snowman, so we can build one of those wherever we end up. This is Site 0, which we did promise you a look around.
Generic motivational poster A.
Yep. Lantern fruit garden.
Lantern fruit.
Not a bad spot.
No, not at all. Sister's room.
Yep.
Sister's colleague's room. We know that place.
Ooh.
Ah, yeah.
Oh, that's the gun!
Yeah.
Oh, it's been a while.
Yep.
Yeah. That entire area
Caved in section.
buried under an outline. Motivational poster number 2.
Ooh.
Alien research place.
Door.
Exit.
Yep. There's the base. we
Whiteout
just in.
conditions. Right, let's just start heading towards the
This
place
way.
before it gets any worse.
'Cause-
We could pull away the torch, I think. It's not helping.
no. Although they do have a landing pad, which is cool.
Oh, yep.
I did look it up. Apparently, in an earlier version of the game, the landing pad was your start location.
Huh. Thank you, friend.
Thank you, Lily. All these lilies are keeping us nice and warm. I never did test if the prawn suit thermal reactor powers up from the lilies. I really should do that at some point. But there's the gate facility. We're at full temperature. I've already eaten the salad.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. Hello, Al. There's Alan.
Are you preparing to leave, Alan?
Yes.
Yep.
There is much to do.
Don't we know it?
Understandable. Ugh.
Is it meant to do that?
I think that's a glitch.
Vertices going a bit mad there.
Yeah.
Oh well.
Do you still wish to leave with me? Beyond this teleporter, there is no turning back.
Are you kidding? I can't pass up a chance to see where architects come from. Besides, I don't have another ride.
I do not know what we will find there. The others may be sick or angry, if they live at all.
Or you could find peace. Family.
I hope you are right. Please complete any business you still have on this planet. Join me on the other side when you are ready to leave.
I mean, we finished pretty much all the business we had. So
Yeah, we packed our bags, so let's go.
That was a dramatic exit.
Yeah.
through this teleporter, where does it lead?
Ooh.
One-way trip, but still. Pretty cool, nice place.
Can't bring up the inventory or the pad, so I don't know where we are relative to everything else. Oh, I know that. But hang on. If I run over here, I know these ice dunes. We're way up at the back, off to the north.
Oh.
Ah.
I recognise that iceberg.
Robin, you're just in time. The phase gate is opening.
You've been hiding a phase gate here this whole time.
Only for the last millennium. It will lead us home.
No wonder you hid yourself from Altera.
It was imperative to keep the homeworld safe, in hopes that the others survived.
Yeah.
Oh, that. Yep.
Big.
That's an FTL system.
Oh yeah.
Will you help me prepare the ship? The energy masts must be moved into place.
Well,
Yes!
this is different.
Yep.
Cool robot arms.
Yep. That out there is the enormous iceberg near our base. Our life pod is about down there. Or
Yep.
just
So,
behind us.
yeah.
So yeah, we're at the Pengling base. We're north of the Pengling base. I love it.
Yep. Let's get to work.
That down there, I think, might be the crash site. What do I do?
Hey, Alan, can we keep the robot arms after this? Please.
Where do we need to be?
Probably that one, yep.
Yep.
Ooh, we can fly.
Yep.
Sweet. Up there. Up.
Careful. Careful, Robin.
Don't
Yep.
break the ancient technology.
Can't get another
Tommy
one.
is thinking Alan's, got up control, override control of our ours. Is basically, you know how you have your the learner in the car, in the main driver. Yeah. It's like I'm gonna have to teach you to use this stuff. So.
I'm just gonna have my own brake pedal just in case.
Very good.
Yep.
Return to me and I will initiate ship assembly.
Ship assembly.
Ooh. Ooh.
Oh, I am
That's
liking
glowing.
this.
Yep. He's down there.
I know. I'm up here because I want to look. There's Alan. Phase gate. I love the fact that if we built a base up there, we should be able to see here, and if we're from here, we should be able to see a base if we built one on that iceberg, but we didn't.
Yeah.
Oh well.
Yeah.
Thank you. The masts
Oh.
are in place. The energy field is ready. There is no time to lose.
Are you sure we can't keep the arms? Please?
I'm pretty sure that they'll have spares at their place. So,
Ooh.
Reconfiguring things. He just made a ship out of pillars.
yep.
Sweet.
I mean, we made a
Robin.
I mean, we made a base out of rocks, but still, that's more impressive.
Yep.
What? Ow.
I apologize. The levitator was calibrated for heavier bodies. I would have helped.
Okay, fair.
As you can see, I have been fully integrated with the ship.
Ah.
Is this permanent?
Nothing is permanent. Are you ready to go?
Yes. I found the answers I was looking for. I'm ready to move on. I can't bring Sam back. But I know she died fighting, and I got to finish her work. I'll always carry her memory.
Good. Please brace yourself, and then we will depart.
Oh.
Grab hold.
Launching in 3, 2, 1.
Whoa.
There we are, the ice fields we were on.
Those are like the tiles that we were in the end of the last game, you know, phase escape transfer, whatever.
Yum!
Whoa! Except they have a lot cooler and probably better version.
Yep.
Well, hello.
Oh.
What will we find when we get there?
If I am the last of my kind, I will experience the sorrow of 10,000 souls dimming.
Cheery.
Whoa.
Oh, that's cool.
If they survived?
Yep.
With you, I am ready to face whatever awaits.
Yes!
Ooh. Yep. It's weird. And here's the thing. With all that alien architecture, I can't actually tell whether or not that's in ruins or not.
I'm gonna build a base on it.
Yes! This is my home now. And that's the game!
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah. Total bases 18, 19 if we count the alien planet. Which we
18,
did.
soon to be 19.
We did prep a base for that.
Yeah.
That was Subnautica Below Zero. I had a lot of fun with that.
I wasn't here for most of it, but I did enjoy the parts I was here for.
Yeah, and now you get
That
to watch
was
back.
cool.
Yeah, now you get to watch back all of the VODs and see all the things you missed.
You can experience the past.
But that was great. I don't understand where a lot of people have been talking about this being a bad game. It's not developed much further from Subnautica 1 mechanics-wise, but it's good. It's fun. I didn't see anything bad here.
Could just be people complaining about game is same as previous, therefore not big enough improvement. And yeah, I agree with you. Good game.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. And I made so many bases! Okay, we discovered what pushes the button in my brain.
it does not push the button in my brain that much.
Watching it does not. When we were actively collaborating on Outpost Eris...
Yeah, that's fair. Essentially, at that point, it was,
Thank you, Miracle of Sound Deep Blue, right there.
Yep. I'm just thinking, also, it's like, hey, wait, when it's an aesthetics problem, I was not very interested. When it was an engineering problem...
Yeah. I mean, you challenged me with the moon pool, and I won.
Yep. Yeah.
And I was right, wasn't I? That was a sensible way around to do that.
Yep.
You doubted me.
Hey, we get thanked. We're streamers.
Hey. But yeah, that was Subnautica Below Zero. That was a lot of fun.
Yeah.
Yeah. So
When's it get kick us out to the menu screen?
About
now.
There it is.
Yep.
Called it.
Yep.
Yeah. Which brings us rather nearly. We have penguins. We have penguins to end the stream.
Friends.
Yes.
Based on the icebergs, I think they're even the same penguins. As we go over to the ending screen.
Yep.
Oh, this was terrific.
Excellent.
Perfect capstone. Wonderful.
Yep.
No notes. Oh, that was good. That was damn good.
Yep.
Yeah. For our next trick, there is a mod available that makes Subnautica 1 multiplayer.
Okay. I probably do I actually even want to download it, because I know for a fact I don't have Subnautica yet.
That can be remedied.
True.
Is an option.
Yeah.
We shall see
It's
in
an
the
option.
future.
Yeah, we'll
We'll
if we
see.
deploy it. When Subnautica 2 comes out and finishes going through its early access and bug fix era, we're definitely playing that, because that comes with native multiplayer, and
Yeah, no, that sounds like an idea.
the three of us running a Subnautica game together, perfect, flawless. I love it.
Flawless.
There will be
chaos.
crashes. There will be, there will be base building.
Yeah. There will be Fancy.
There will be people getting eaten by leviathans, probably.
Fancy will go and
Probably me.
Yeah, Fancy will poke the dangerous things. I will build a base to revive him in when he does.
And I don't know yet.
You will optimize everything we're doing.
Shall be a good time.
Yes. Oh, it occurs to me I once again failed to start the ending music. There's that Roomba competence showing up again, just in time for the end of stream.
Yep.
Never let it be said we're not consistent. In some cases we are consistently crap, but we are consistent.
It is nonetheless a form of consistency. But with that,
We have arrived at the end of yet another Roombas of Thought live stream. It has been a pleasure, a joy, and a thrill streaming for you over the past 21 and a bit streams worth of Subnautica Below Zero.
2 and chunk months?
Yeah, closing in on 3 months, I think.
Yeah.
And throughout all that time, it has been an absolute joy doing this. It's wonderful work. And we have everybody here to say thank you for joining us on this journey. Thank you for watching. Thank you, Frost, for jumping into chat tonight. It has been wonderful. And, yep, we are the Rumours of Thought. I am Stalking Horse.
I have been saying, yippee!
And I have been Indecisive Spud.
Links to all of our channels are in the down there part, along with our Patreon and our Discord server. Please join us. And we look forward to seeing you next time. Whatever game I decide to stream, or whatever Spud's streaming, or whatever Fancy's streaming. Typically, we run Monday, Tuesday, and Friday nights, our time. We are Australian, so that's very important to clarify.
Yes.
And
Time is relative.
Yep. And we look forward to seeing all of you in whatever we stream next. For now, good night.
Farewell.
Night.
Yep. It has been good stream. See you next time.